and introduce our distinguished alumni. From the class of 1963, Charles Souter. Following graduation, Charles attended Iowa State University. He would spend 2 years as a Peace Corps volunteer in India and would serve in the U.S. Navy from 1968 to 1996, retiring with the rank of Commander USNR. He spent 7 years active duty all over the world and 21 years of reserve service. Chuck also spent 30 years as an agricultural and commercial loan officer at First Security Bank and Trust in Charles City. He volunteered countless hours with his church and his community in various roles. Chuck and his wife Diane still live on the land where he was born near Rudd, where they raise corn, soybeans, and hogs. From the class of 1963, Charles Souter. Ted Cruzy and Dawn Sullivan Cruzy attended Iowa State University after graduating from Osage. Dawn spent time in the banking and real estate industries before focusing her energy on raising their 2 children. Ted has worked for the Archer Daniels Midlands Company for 32 years, currently serving as their president of Global Milling and Baking Solutions. After tragically losing their 16-year-old daughter Maddie to a drunk driver, they have become advocates for Mothers Against Drunk Driving, launching the first MAD program in the state of Iowa and implementing the yearly MAD Walk in Osage. They continue to share their story and provide support to end drunk and drug driving. From the class of 1989, Ted and Dawn Cruzy. Norby Fannon earned her Bachelor's of Music Education from UNI, Master of Music in Conducting from Northwestern, and Doctor of Musical Arts in Conducting from the University of Colorado. She served as Director of Bands at Linville Sully Schools, Lockport Township High School near Chicago, and Hendrix College in Arkansas. She conducted the Little Rock Winds and has served as a guest conductor and clinician around the country. Currently, she serves as Director of the School of Music, Professor of Conducting, and holds the Robert M. Spire Chair of Music at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. From the class of 1992, Dr. Karen Norby Fannon. Kristen Helen Hunziker earned her degree in apparel, merchandising, and design from Iowa State. She held different roles in companies such as Shopko, Land's End, Oakley, and ASICS. In 2005, she broke out on her own and co-founded Jujubee Bags and Apparel. Using innovative grassroots marketing, Jujubee has developed a devoted following and has had collaborations with brands such as Hello Kitty and Takidaki. She sold her interest in Jujubee in 2016 and has started multiple ventures such as Diversity IT, where she currently serves as creative director. From the class of 1992, Kristen Heller Hunziker. Let's give one more round of applause for our 2025 distinguished alumni. We are having a ceremony tomorrow, 4 p.m. at the CRC, and we invite all of you to attend. Tickets are available at the door. Now it's time to introduce the Osage High School Athletic Hall of Fame class of 2025. This class consists of 1 team and 5 individuals. We'll begin with the 1989 Osage High School Sprint Medley Relay. This group was composed of Rita Gostajic, who's represented by her brother Paul and his wife Sarah, Susan Helfner, Shannon Hoven, and Corey Hobble. Guided by Coach Jim Huner, this talented and determined team mastered speed, precision, and teamwork to capture the state championship. Their resilience, seamless handoffs, and unbreakable bond left a lasting mark on Osage track history. Once again, the 1989 Osage High School Sprint Medley Relay.
Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We're a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils!
Life moves fast. New homes, cars, businesses, and families. At Town & Country Insurance, we're here for every milestone. With decades of experience, loyalty, and genuine care, we help protect what matters most to you, your future. Town & Country Insurance. Local people, trusted protection.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence. Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We are a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils.
Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Town & Country Insurance, protecting our hometown since 1975. Whether it's your car, home, or farm, they've got you covered. Contact us today for your personalized quote. Go Green Devils.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence.
Well, good evening, football fans, and thanks for joining us here on GSPN. Nolan Peters and Josh Olson with you inside the booth as we get ready for round 6 of the football season and also round number 3 of district play. And it's homecoming tonight for the Osage Green Devils as they host the Waukon Indians. Josh, a big matchup here, a lot at stake in this one. Both these teams in the hunt for a district title. They come in 2-0 in district play. The winner tonight doesn't guarantee a district title, but boy, you put yourself in a very good spot with 2 weeks ago.
Absolutely, and it's one of those games you kind of double the excitement and the pressure and everything with it being on homecoming, and all the question always is what's the focus of the football team after a week of festivities and having some fun and everything like that. And I over the years here, it's proved that Coach Kyle has his guys locked in, and they've certainly got a challenge in front of them. Going to be, I think, the biggest challenge of the year so far, and that's good. We need Osage has had a pretty much run roughshod over most of their schedule here, and that speaks to the talent on the team and how hard they work. And part of it is on the teams you play too. So it's good to get a stiff challenge here before the playoffs start, and Granted, I think we're going to make the playoffs. I think we're close. Another week or two, we at least can lock in a spot. But for right now, this game is going to go a long, long way towards district championship and a first-round matchup against a 4 seed out of another district, which is a huge deal, and it's a home game. So with that, you just want to make sure the guys are focused coming in. Locker room here, they've got 15 minutes before they come on the field. That's a beautiful night. Maybe a little too warm for my liking.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I cannot believe this. It's currently 78 degrees on October 3rd. It's the hottest game of the year at kickoff.
Might as well be.
Didn't have that on the bingo card in October.
August 3rd at this point.
Yeah.
So, with that, we went through this is a big weekend for Osage High School, Osage Community Schools, with Hall of Fame inductions that are held on homecoming weekend, and also the Distinguished Alumni. And both of those events will be held tomorrow, I believe. Is that correct, Nolan? Yeah. So the tickets are still available. If you'd like to see it, there's Facebook, Osage posts all that, and I believe the websites also have details on Hall of Fame inductees and the alumni inductees, distinguished alumni. The distinguished alumni and the Hall of Fame stories, the little snippets, are really, really well written all the time, and they give you a really good idea what's going on, but to see it in person and to hear their stories is even better. So I would encourage you, if you get time tomorrow, to come to both of them, hit one of them, any of them there, because these are some of the best that have went through the halls here in Osage.
Osage football coming off of a big win last week at New Hampton, 61-7 there, a season high in points, the season high, or a career high in points in the Chris Kyle era as head football coach. And Josh, a game in which Osage got off to a quick start. The defense, I guess you'd call it a 4-and-out, as bad special teams by New Hampton on the first series of the game. Osage took advantage of that. 2 plays later, a touchdown. Yep. And then they force a fumble on New Hampton's second possession. 2 plays on the next drive for Osage. They were back in the end zone, and it just kind of snowballed from there. New Hampton had a big touchdown pass in the first quarter, but Osage responded just well, putting up 33 in the first quarter and never looked back in that one.
That was never in danger, especially after the response after that big touchdown throw by the Chickasaws, which was probably more of a, you don't want to call it a luck throw, it was just a well-performed play, but Osage got back to work on offense and then defense the rest of the game, and that it was never in doubt after that.
Yep. And then last week, Waukon, they were in a tough one there with their rival North Fayette Valley. First half of that one was tied 28-28, but then it was all Indians in the second half getting a win 50-31 over North Fayette Valley. So, the Indians 2-0 in district play in round number 1, or a couple weeks ago against Forest City. They got that 46-0 shutout. The game that started at like 9:45 or whatever got done at midnight. Thankfully, though, for Waukon, as I know we got a lot of Waukon fans watching, they were at home. The poor Forest City fans, I know the radio announcer, he didn't get home until 3 o'clock that morning on
That's
Saturday.
What I was guessing. But even with running clock, that game got away.
It was late. Yep.
There's still road time and load up time, and that's just one of those things as districts, especially in 2A, start to widen out in some spots, is you're just going to have some road miles. And for the most part, Osage has been lucky in all their districts to not be more than maybe an hour and a half on a road trip. So it helps being kind of in the middle of the district at times. So
tonight's going to be a good one, and a couple of offenses, Josh, that know how to put up some yards and know how to put up some points. Osage coming into this game averaging almost 42 points per game. Waukon averaging 35, and in their 3 wins, the Indians are 3-2 overall, but in their 3 wins, they've put up a lot of points.
They had a test in the non-conference or non-district.
Yeah, their 2 losses are against 2 very good 3A teams. They lost to Independence and West Delaware. Decorah. They lost, Decorah and West Delaware.
Right. It reminds me a few years ago when Osage went and played. I think it was a non-conference district with Dyke New Hartford, and I can't remember who else we had on that one. it was kind of a nice test before you got in districts. It really kind of prepared you for that. One of those things is it's psychological. Like, okay, we're playing teams bigger than us. They're right at us, and they brought it to us. And now, part of you goes, I don't think we'll see a team like that again. So whatever that is, we'll figure out how to beat it. And I think that's what Waukon is gone with that. So Waukon's a tremendously successful program, right? Coach Bierman over there now in I think his 13th year, maybe in the middle of his 14th year. I'm not sure, but he's got 2 state championships under his belt. So that coaching staff has been together a while. One of the guys on the coaching staff is a former Osage alumni, Jed Heeman, who's got a son that sees significant snaps here. We'll be mentioning him this year, but yeah, Jed went to school here in the late 90s, was a terrific athlete. Now he's using those skills and that talent over there at Waukon to help them.
Yeah, his boy Talon Heeman, we'll see him a lot. He's a wing back for the Indians. He's actually second on the team in receptions touchdowns. He's tied for first in touchdowns with 3 receiving touchdowns. That's what I was looking for. So he's definitely a go-to target for the dual option quarterback, I should say. We're going to see the Indians, mainly their starting quarterback is Von Stegen, a 6'3" junior. But then they'll also mix in Talon even as kind of a wildcat back, but
he can run it and he can throw it.
Yep.
So he's 9 of 11 on the pass attempts, so he's fairly accurate with it, and it just feels like the last 3 weeks Waukon's been a big play offense.
They are
similar to Osage when it comes to that. Like you're scoring in, you got scoring drives of 40 seconds, or 1 play, 2 play scoring drives. They're explosive. And so I think we're going to see a really, really good matchup tonight as far as how two really talented football teams face off.
Their game last week against North Fayette Valley, they were down 14-0 early. The Indians went 3 and out on their first possession, and then North Fayette just marched down the field slowly and methodically, got in the end zone, and then Waukon threw a pick 6 on their second series. So it was 14-0 right away, but they battled back. They got one big play for a touchdown after going down 14-0, and then North Fayette Valley slowly worked their way down the field, scored again, got back up by 14, and then what does Waukon do? They take the kickoff to the house. So and then the whole second half was basically big plays in the second half. So you are right. That Coach Bierman team, they're a big play offense.
Yeah, Nolan, I just don't see, even if Osage gets out to a multi-score lead, I don't think you're going to see go start the bus kind of moment from Waukon.
No.
And that can be when you get down by 2-3 scores, a lot of teams go, you know what, probably out of this. We're just going through the motions, maybe a little pride, but at the same time, Waukon's here like 2 or 3 scores.
No,
if there's enough time, if there's minutes on the clock, we can get there. So.
Yep. Yeah, I think both offenses kind of feel that way. Both these defenses, they're going to have their hands full tonight. There's so many different playmakers on each side, on both offenses that you have to account for. It's not just the quarterback or one wide receiver or one running back. It's going to be a plethora tonight of specialty players getting their hands on the ball. So I'm excited. I'm anxious to see which defense is going to be the one that steps up, because Osage defensively in their first 5 weeks, holy cow. Only giving up 5 points per game, only allowing 132 yards per game. They're going to have their first, true test and a very good Waukon offense. And this Waukon defense, they've given up some, points this year a little bit and quite a few yards. A lot of that has to do with playing the powers of Decorah and West Delaware. But it's going to be. I think this game comes down to which defense is going to bow up and win this game.
You're going to see, and you're seeing 2 different teams as far as size. And sometimes it's a little hard to see on TV, but the rosters, you can pull them up on an app. But Waukon in the trenches, it's not really even close. They are just bigger than we are. Now, speed can overcome that.
Yep.
We've seen that all year with the Osage Green Devils. So if I'm a betting man, I'm say speed trumps size over the course of 4 quarters.
That's been the case this year for Osage in the first 5 games. They'll rely on that again tonight and try to slow down this Coach Bierman team of Waukon. Well, we're going to, here in a little bit, we'll have the Osage Marching Band perform the national anthem, led by band director Jeff Kirkpatrick. Waukon working their way on the field. Shout out to the Indians. They always travel well. I mean, they've been down to the Dome many times. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, they have traveled well here to Osage. I know we're going to have a lot of extra viewers that we normally get on our video stream because of Waukon fans. So, well, we got the national anthem, folks. We'll let you listen in, and then we'll have a coin toss and kickoff coming up right here on GSPN.
Post 7,920. Please rise and join in the playing of our national anthem. Outstanding job, as usual, for this Osage band. Again, led by band director Jeff Kirkpatrick.
Yep, the pride of the Osage varsity football.
Yep. It'll be a good one, Josh. It's nice and warm outside. It's nice and warm in the press box. Yeah, it's just football time.
It's football time. The weather don't feel like it, but we're in the thick of it, Nolan. And homecoming, we're in the all greens.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that combo in a little while.
I would have gone with the white pants, but
it's a sharp look.
Hey,
I don't blame you.
Can't mind the green out.
My guess is we probably will see that maybe the last
Forest City.
Right. So,
well, other games going on in District 3 tonight. Crestwood travels to North Fayette Valley, and then Forest City is at New Hampton. District standings as they sit: Crestwood, Osage, and Waukon all sit at 2-0 in district play, and then Forest City, New Hampton, North Fayette Valley all at 0-2. So no matter what, there will be at least one 3-0 team next week. That'll either be Osage or Waukon. Crestwood could join them with a win at North Fayette Valley. So
that's what I'm keeping my eye on.
Yeah, over in West
score.
Union.
That should be a good game, I think.
Absolutely.
Terry Bull.
The captains coming out. Captains for Osage here on homecoming night. You got Gavin Mueller, number 0. Number 9 is Sage Christensen. Number 4, Quinn Street. And number 1, Severin Dodd. And the Indians, boy, you could just see their size from across the field. They are a big team.
Yeah.
Led by their center right there, number 70, Connor Stillwell, 6'3", 300 pounds.
He's a big guy to get around.
He's a big guy, yes, he is.
Big guy to get around.
Other captain, Dylan Stegan out there, Zach Perkins, and Owen Grimstad. Captains for Waukon. They'll just quickly go through it. They've already done it, so they'll just do the walkthrough so we can see it. Osage wins the toss. They defer to the second half, and the Indians will receive the opening kickoff as they're going to work a left to right, north to south here at Sawyer Field in Osage.
Looks like just a little breeze. What'd you call
from
that?
The south. So Osage will have the slight wind to their back. 78 degrees here at kickoff. All right, this is going to be a big one, too. Special teams is going to be a big factor. The Waukon Indians are very good at special teams. They got 2 different returners that have had a kick return for a touchdown. Gabe McCormick has taken one back. Tristan Crawford has taken one back as well. McCormick was the one who took it to the house last week against North Fayette Valley. And then also Isaiah Modi.
Yeah. We decided on Modi.
Threat as well, averaging almost 22 yards per
return. So Dalton Burkhart is back for Osage. Berkey missed last week against New Hampton. Weston Sullivan kicked PATs for him, and then Brock Trees was doing the kickoffs. But Berkey is back, number 20. So he'll tee the ball up at the 40 and back to return for the Indians. Near side is McCormick, and Modi is on the far side. Round 6 of the football season, round 3 of district play. The winner puts themselves in the driver's seat at 3-0 in this district with 2 weeks remaining. We got 48 minutes to find out who it is. And Berkey, nice end over end kick. It's going to be returned, though, here by McCormick. He gets up to the 20, sideline, and then tackled down by Jacob Vance.
Nice job, nice job. Nice job.
All right, so we're going to see this offense come out here for the Indians. Von Stegen, the normal quarterback. Again, they do mix in Talon Heeman in there, kind of a wildcat formation, but he will throw it. And you're going to see all kinds of formations tonight out of Waukon. Josh, if you kept track of those, you would have a long list of different formations you're going to see out of this offense.
It's like in basketball, positionless basketball. That's kind of what Waukon does with their formations. Everybody's everywhere.
Keep an eye on 25 to Owen Grimstad. Stegen in the gun. He's got to hand it off. This is a running back, McCormick. And McCormick steps out of bounds. Not before he picks up the first down.
Yep. And be noted, usual starting defensive end. Tristan.
Say second? All right.
Okay. Yeah, I think he stepped out just short of it. Well, let's see where they're setting that yard marker up.
It's about, second down and one after a 9-yard run by
Tristan
McCormick.
Huseman. Tristan Huseman's out tonight. He had an elbow injury over in New Hampton, so big loss for the Devils there.
Stegen in the gun once again. They go right back to McCormick on the ground. He's got the first down and a little bit more as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Well, and if I'm Coach Bierman, that's what I want to do. I've got a definite size advantage from offensive line standpoint, so I'm going to try to at least establish the run behind this big offensive line. Across the board, they go 240, 235, 300, 205, and 220. That's a good size two-way offensive line.
Yes, it is. So 1st and 10, Waukon Indians. Chad Bierman, in his 13th year as head coach of Waukon, his 29th year as a head coach in general. He's won 62% of the games in his career, and Waukon pitches it out to McCormick. Ball's on the ground. Who's fighting for it? Osage says they have it, and they, waiting for the official spot. Nothing yet. I think Waukon has kept it. They're still looking here.
Still unpiling.
It is going to be second down. Waukon has recovered.
Dangerous.
That looked like getting off the pile is Mitchell, Dejon Mitchell, recovering the fumble.
Well, that's
and he starts the clock.
Yeah.
Christensen on the tackle.
There we go. Clock started.
So it'll be second down and 10. No gain on the play. So yeah, they went with an option play out to McCormick, and Josh, we've seen it so much throughout the year. You can't go side to side on this Osage defense, and there's just too much speed out there. McCormick is going to go out of the game, and we're going to get our first look at
this
Talon
looks like
Heeman.
4 verts, buddy.
Yep, Talon Heeman in there at quarterback, and he's just got to run himself. Takes a lick by Mueller and Christensen. He's going to gain 5 yards on the play. It'll bring up third down.
Right at midfield. Yeah.
Christensen.
Yep.
Third down.
And I think we'll see this type of wildcat kind of play a lot from Heeman tonight.
We're going to go back to Von Stegen now at quarterback. McCormick does come back into the game at running back. Spread things out. Osage in their 3-4 defense. Third down and 5. Stegen rolls right, looking to throw under some pressure. Mueller wraps him up, and they're going to get the sack.
Oh, he took
it away! He took it away! Severn Dodd's going to take this to the house for the touchdown! A strip 6 by Severn Dodd, unofficially for 35 yards. Osage had him wrapped up and said, Severn Dodd said, I'll just take that to the house. Why not?
Yep, Stegen just had his hand in the cookie jar a little too long. And the one thing that they're not going to be able to simulate in practice, Nolan, is speed. speed from the backside. That's exactly what that was. Severn Dodd come from the opposite side defensive end. Just long enough the guys held him up. He was trying to at least toss the ball away. Comes around, grabs an arm.
Holy cow. First non-offensive touchdown for Osage this year, and it's a big one here to start this football game between two unbeatens in district play. Weston Sullivan will attempt the PAT. The kick on the way.
Looks
Weston
good.
is up and in. 7-0 Osage with 9:45 to play in the first quarter. Holy cow, Josh, we thought we'd see fireworks, and yes, we have.
Yeah, and you know, Waukon's got a really potent offense, but they have turned it over a little bit. Nothing that's an epidemic, but you can see when they try to go big plays, stuff can develop on that. So, what a start by the Osage defense.
Yeah. Gavin Mola right there to look like get his second sack of the year, and Severn Dodd was in right place, right time, but he wasn't going for a tackle.
No, he saw that ball there.
Yep.
Vaughn had it kind of he wanted to throw it, pulled it back in, but right as he pulled it back in, it was exposed. That was just like stealing a loaf of bread.
Well, we know there's a lot of football to go, and Waukon is not going to hit the panic button whatsoever. They're down 14-0 last week. They're also down 20-6. They came back and won that game by 19. As kickoff here by Dalton Burkhart, end over end. McCormick will catch it, inside the 15. He's across the 20, 25, spins, and
good coverage.
Hard hitting.
Just banging guys around.
It's like watching a demo derby out there.
They are. I was worried about energy level, focus. I'm not worried about it anymore.
So Indians will set up shop, 1st and 10, down 7-0 here. Early in this football game, they'll start at their own 26-yard line. That's a third fumble recovery for Osage this year. And it goes for a touchdown. They got their first two last week at New Hampton. They had 6 interceptions in the first 3 weeks of the season. They haven't had one since. Here's a pass. It is incomplete. Finally blown dead. They're trying to get it out to 22, Tristan Crawford.
Nice job by Griffin Uhlhop, seeing that right away, and he just blew right by the intended blockers. I don't think it would have went very far, even if it was complete.
Yeah, Osage, a lot of takeaways the first 3 weeks, and then the last 2 weeks of district play, only 2 takeaways, those 2 fumble recoveries against New Hampton. But Josh, we talked about it, this week. Didn't really have many opportunities to get interceptions the last 2 weeks because a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Just like that, just like we saw.
They'll go on a trap.
Ball's on the ground.
Back on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Grimstad, and Gavin Moeller is right there to throw him down. Be taken out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down and long, and the speed D has shown up once again.
3rd down.
I'm being told via text that we get too excited.
You get too excited.
No, I think it was you too.
We could tone ourselves down a little bit.
No, I'm good with that.
This is 3rd down and long for Waukon, about 3rd down and 12. Stegan back to pass. Good time. Good. He's got to take off and run. Osage quickly right there. My goodness. Hard hitting again. Laying some wood there. Bryson Voklander.
Right. Brock Trees there. Bryson Voklander. That's a response right there.
So Osage going to force, looks to be a 3 and out. Watch out for Waukon. You never know. Back to punt, Owen Grimstad. Back to return for Osage, Bryson Voklander. Ooh, lefty punt by Grimstad, and Voklander will let it bounce. A nice bounce here for Waukon.
It's all right, though.
Osage is going to start their first possession here at their own 24-yard line, leading 7-0. If you just tuned in on the 4th play of the game, Osage with a strip 6 as Severn Dodd ripped it out of the quarterback's hands and went unofficially for, call it 35 yards for a touchdown. But now the Osage offense comes out here, led by Quinn Street, the UNI football commit. He's going to be a defensive back for the Panthers next year, but leading an offense where he has accounted for 23 total touchdowns that leads Class 2A. Sage Christensen in motion. They're going to hand it off. This is Gavin Moeller on a little triple option here. Moeller pushes the pile up to the 31. About a 6-yard gain on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's a good sign. Firing off the ball. You're missing your right tackle, left tackle. Tristan Huseman tonight, so Hank the Tank Clark is in tonight. He's going to have full-time duties at that left tackle spot. And good push up front initially. Waukon likes to play what I call a 4-4, traditional 4-4, 4 down linemen, 4 linebackers.
3 guys in the backfield for Osage. Go right back to Moeller. He had 8 yards on that first play. It's going to be a first down here for Osage. Back-to-back run plays to 0, Gavin Moeller.
And I think Waukon, from a coverage standpoint, is going to let you maybe complete some underneath throws. They're bunched up in that 4. Right now there's 9 guys, what I would call in the traditional box. Leaving basically a free safety. With Osage spreads out, we got to bring that cornerback out.
Street's going to look to roll right, but we do have some movement here. Encroachment.
Yep.
Oh, I take it back. Yeah, encroachment on the defense.
I think he lined up offside.
So, yeah, it's going to be 5 free yards for Osage.
Offside.
It'll be first down and 5. Ball at the Osage 42.
Yeah, and this will be Walk-On's first look at the skill spots for Osage and how fast they are and how they want to match up.
That Form energy drink.
Got you a little jittery there.
Shout out, no free shout out.
Yeah,
no free plugs.
No
here.
free plugs. Okay.
1st and 5 for Osage Street. We'll go quarterback power, and he's got 6 yards.
It's just downhill running.
Sticks.
Yeah. And that all starts up front with the guy in the middle, and I can't say enough good things about him. 2-year starter at center and nose tackle, and Alex Machen, who has really put in the work in the last 2 years to become I'm going to go ahead and say right now, all-district player, whether that's offense or defense.
Yeah.
I know they have to pick one side, but
Osage will go 2 receivers out to the right. They got Hop here on an island to his left. They'll go on the ground. Gavin Moeller takes some contact at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for about 2 yards.
Yeah, he delivered a blow there. It looked like Tate McCormick might have been come up there and made contact right at the line of scrimmage, but that's a 2-yard gain.
Now, I do believe he's not out there right now. One of the linebackers for Waukon, Easton Bucknell, a sophomore. I think he got a little banged up against North Fayette Valley. They do mix in some bodies, though. We'll see if 42 comes out there for Waukon. 2nd down and 8. Street looking to throw for the first time. He's got Hop open. He makes a catch. Out of bounds, shy of a first down. He's about a yard or 2 shy of a first down.
Yeah, nice job on the outside there. Hank get first contact on the DN. DN coming right up the field, but when you got Gavin Moeller coming right off of his running back spot just to chip him, and that's pretty sizable chip.
So 3rd down and 1 inside the Indian territory at the 43. 2 backs in the backfield with Street. And it's going to be quarterback power. Quinn puts his shoulders down.
Should have enough.
I think he's got the first down.
And that's a good job by Quinn. Those guys are expecting a run right there, and he just picks a spot. Look to go between left guard and center. Put his head down and get them yardage, reset the downs.
It's enough for a first down. So Osage, a couple of first downs on this drive. A lot of runs, just 1 pass so far. Taking what the defense will give you right now. As the Indians go with 3 down linemen. It's kind of like a 3-4, 3-5 as Street will throw. Quickly, it's in and out of the hands.
He had him.
Severin Dodd, a little high.
Yeah, and Quinn knows that's on him. He even pointed to his chest right away. That right there is just the first nerves getting going.
Going to Severin Dodd, coming into this game, leading the team in receptions with 14. He's got 215 yards, 3 touchdowns. receiving.
Going to be a good battle on the outside between Griffin Uhlenhop and whoever he lines up on the cornerback side tonight. Because I think they're going to let him play one-on-one for the most part.
They got Dylan Stegan guarding Uhlenhop. Bump and run up close to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Back to pass, Street throws. He's going right to Uhlenhop. Makes a catch on the sideline.
Nice job getting your feet down.
5 or 6 yards on the reception. Call it 6. Well, we'll call it 5. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Green Devils. Clock stops as the ball goes out of bounds. Ball right at the 35 of Waukon. Actually, we'll call it 6 yards.
Yeah, I think it's closer to 6.
3rd down and 4 coming up for Osage. Street rolls right. This is power. He's going right behind Gavin Muller. Street got the 1st down, and he's going to dive forward inside the 20. Actually, maybe right at the 20, but another 1st down for the Green Devils. Slowly and methodically working their way down the field against this Waukon defense.
Yep, well blocked at the point of attack. Nice job. Hank Clark over there on the right side, along with one of the backs come over and got a chip right again on the linebacker. Sprung him for that extra.
It looks like about the 21-yard line here for the Green Devils. Muller in the backfield with Street. They're going to go right to Gavin. Big hole. Cuts to his right. Still going.
Touchdown.
Gavin Muller walks into the end zone for the touchdown. The Green Devils back on the board, this time on offense. They go up 13-0.
Wow. Nice job on the right side of the offensive line there. Donald Heidemann, Cale Muller. Up front, that's how you win a ball game, is establish the run right at them.
Gavin Muller with a big touchdown run last week against New Hampton. This one goes for 21 yards, his 6th rushing score on the year. As Weston Sullivan to attempt another PAT. Tabbert to hold. The kick on the way. This one's going to be off to the right by Sully. So PAT no good. Keeps the score right here at 13-0 with 5:09 to play in quarter number 1.
Yes. Couldn't ask for a better start to the night, Nolan.
But don't take your foot off the gas, because Waukon's almost in the exact same position as last week, and they got Hall of Fame coach on that sideline, Chad Bierman.
Yep.
You got to play for 48 minutes to win this football game.
Absolutely. I think the most important part of that is I think this football team down here knows that.
Yep.
They probably saw the parts of the whole film of that game too. So Coach Kyle's probably just reminding them, stay on it.
So Dalton Burkhart got the ball teed up again at the 40-yard line, and then Gabe McCormick and Isaiah Modi back to return for the Indians. Berkey's got some wind to his back. Nice kick, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. That is touchback number 3 on the year for Dalton Burkhart.
Well, that's one way to negate a kickoff return.
Yep.
For sure. So make him go 80 yards the hard way.
Yeah, Waukon, one of the best special teams units in Class 2A, no doubt. But they'll have to start at their own 20 on this possession. And they'll go with their traditional set here with Von Stegen at quarterback. Spreading things out, empty set, couple of wing-backs in there by the tackles. They'll go on the ground and nowhere to go. Brock Trees, a leading tackler for this defense with a tackle for loss. Trees comes in with over 41 tackles on the year, and he got that one all by himself.
Speed from a linebacker position is just unreal. We're watching kind of you hesitate to even say it, but you're watching a historic defense as far as the Osage Green Devils are concerned, as to how they attack oversized offense.
Von Stegen pump fakes, throws out to McCormick, makes a catch, and there's just nowhere to go.
No, the jump in the air first causes that pump fake.
You gain a yard, but
now the flow's coming, and that ball had to just hang in the air. Once again, if you're that fast of a defense, that's danger zone.
Well, 3rd down and long. Watch those verticals.
Yep.
This is a team, doesn't matter where they're at, Waukon, they like to send guys deep, so your safeties, your corners kind of be ready.
Oh, boy.
But under pressure,
Oh, boy.
Muller can't get there. The pass is
Oh,
almost
Cooper
intercepted.
Street.
Knocked it away by Street. Puts a seatbelt on.
Yeah. And I think that was Gavin Muller that come in there.
Yep.
Just about had him dead to race, but Stegan's a good athlete, so he can make a guy miss too.
So 4th down coming up here. Grimstad back to punt, and returning for Osage, they'll send Bryson Voigtlander back. He's standing at his own 45-yard line. Osage kind of showing some pressure, and we do have a flag. Osage might have too many in formation. It is thrown by the back judge here, all the way by the return man. I think somebody has, Osage has 12 on the field.
12 men on the field.
So that'll be a 5-yard penalty, still 4th down. Be 4th down and 8.
Well, with Osage constantly shuffling guys in, you're going to have that every once in a while.
Osage kind of showing they want to come after this, Josh.
Yeah,
but you got to be
careful.
You run into that, you get roughing the kicker, and you're going to give him life here. Grimstad to punt. Good snap. Owen gets it off.
This one's returnable.
And Voigtlander makes the first guy miss, makes the second guy miss, and Voigtlander's got himself a nice return of 11 yards all the way to the Waukon 44.
Well, and if you don't double team the gunners, they are fast enough to get down there, which is what we saw on that part of it. So that's one of the reasons Waukon's got a very good special teams unit is they're covering punts very quickly.
I just watching them on film, you might not like this, but just watching them on film, it reminds me of the Bill Snyder days at Kansas State. Just a sound special teams.
Yep. Wins you at least 2 games a year.
Empty set here for Street as he puts Trees on an island to his left. Now they put Dodd in motion back and forth. Quinn will throw it out to Dodd, and he's quickly wrapped up by a couple of Indians. First contact made by Tristan Crawford, and then cleaned up by 58 is Zach Perkins.
Yeah, a little bit of eye candy, right? A lot of motion, just a quick out, but it's about the same as a rushing play. But it's one more thing. The backfield and the linebackers have to watch for, because you wonder if there's something coming off of that action.
Trees stays in the backfield here, a pistol set right behind Street. Dodd motions a little bit. Quarterback keeper, Street, not much there, but makes something out of it, gets out of bounds.
Something was odd on that between the motion and I don't know if they could have thrown a flag on Dodd with
maybe a hook.
Yeah, I mean, or even he just
he kind of moved.
He never
forward.
he never comes set.
You
move
can
forward.
You can keep moving laterally, but if you're slightly moving towards the line of scrimmage at the snap,
that's a procedure.
Yep. 3rd down and 3 coming up here for Osage. Clock stopped under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Stacked left and right.
Osage fakes it. They'll throw it out to Dodd, and right there, Crawford with a tackle for loss. Actually, maybe
tackled by Crawford.
Maybe line of scrimmage. Yeah.
And I think it's 4th down coming up here. Decision time for Osage. You're inside your opponent's 40 at the 38. Need about 3 yards to
Looks
get
like
it.
They got it set, and he did indeed lose a yard about.
So 4th down coming up here. Important play for both teams in the early goings. In the
4 wide, don't know.
Osage trying to get Waukon to jump. There is some movement, but they don't go in the neutral zone. Now Street will run. He's got the first down and more. Quinn Street all the way down to the 31-yard line. And boy, he gets up right away. He's feeling the adrenaline.
Yeah, he's here. Didn't know, it looked like they might have had somebody there, but once you go 4 wide, that starts clearing out the linebackers, and if you can get a hat there, number 4 can at least get you some yards.
He's committed to
I feel like there's a shot play coming, Nolan. I just don't know when.
He'll go on the ground. Brock Trees dives inside the 30 up to the about 29-yard line. Brock Trees, his first couple of touchdowns of the year last week at New Hampton.
Boy, if he keeps his feet there, I'm not sure he's
just
knocking his head
yeah.
on the end zone.
Brock Trees, we say it almost every game, a kid that plays a lot bigger than they have him listed. He's 5'10", 170. He wrestled 165 pounds last year, and man, he plays like he's a 200-pounder. He runs hard. We see it on defense. Oh, he looks like a 215-pound linebacker on defense. Two backs in the backfield. This is Dodd on the carry. Severin bouncing off of tackles.
First
Dodd's
down,
got
more.
the first down. Hold on to that ball, son. He's got a first down inside the 10, it appears.
I'm already starting to notice there's some hitting going on.
It's going to be first and goal. Ball is well inside the 10.
Couple Indians just getting up a little bit slow. This time it was Tristan Crawford there. He's coming out. Here a few plays ago with Jackson Moore, the defensive tackle. He was slow to get up.
So first and goal to go. Trees and Dodd back there with Street.
Press coverage.
Looking to throw. Street throws a quick slant. It's bobbled and incomplete.
That's dangerous.
So we'll bring up second down and goal. Street trying to thread that needle, and he almost did it. But yeah, when that ball kind of pops up there, when it's bobbled, you just hold your breath.
Yep.
Second down and goal to go at the 7-yard line. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. 13-0 Osage. Trying to make this a 3-score game. They'll go to Dodd, and not much going as Severin
maybe got back to line of scrimmage. Maybe
fights his way back to the line of scrimmage, and Osage will probably have some time here to think about what they want to do on third down and goal. His clock is running under 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, and yep, coach is going to take this to quarter number 2. We'll take a break here on GSPN. Green Devils up 13-0 after 1. Back to the second quarter right here on the Green Devils Sports Network.
Go Osage Green Devils. A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need. Backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devils Sports Network.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson back at the year inside the broadcast booth. We got Aiden Wickham, our camera operator, here on GSPN tonight. Aiden has done an awesome job with us. Glad to have his help. Homecoming 2025 for Osage, knocking on the door, trying to make this a 3-score game here to start the second quarter. Third down and goal, ball at the 6, we will say.
That's what the scoreboard says.
Osage is going to go under center for the first time. I formation. Dodd the fullback. Trees a tailback. Quinn goes under center. It'll be a bootleg rollout to the right. He'll throw. Dodd's there. He makes a catch. Severin Dodd in there for 6.
That's a well-designed play. It looked like you're going to try to go up the middle, over the top, and then you just roll Quinn out with the run-pass option, and Waukon flowed to the ball like they should, but once you've already bid on the first fake, it's hard to get that running back reined in.
Second touchdown of the game for Dodd. His first, though, on offense. He had a 35-yard strip 6 on the opening possession of the game. Now he gets his team leading 4th touchdown reception, or second on the team, 4th touchdown reception. A broken play as Tabbert's going to run this in for 2. That's the second time this year that Tate Tabbert has made something on a busted PAT attempt.
Alex Machen should be over there high-fiving Tate on the way back. Just an errant snap, and we've seen Tatus do that. That's a heads-up play, knowing it's going to be tough to get a ball down, and just get up and try to make something out of it.
11:53 to go, second quarter. It is 21-0 Osage. But I'm going to say it until this game's over. If there's time on the clock, Waukon's got life.
I mean,
that's a quick score offense, a big special teams.
Did I expect this, Nolan?
No.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Absolutely not. Does it surprise me? I can't say that either. Because this team, week after week, continues to show up and play like you think they're gonna.
Osage has come out with some fire to start this game. You never know how homecoming's going to go. There's always so many distractions out there. But so far, so good for Coach Kyle's squad.
Kick.
This is going to be Modi on the return. His knee was close to the ground, but he will return it. Osage right away, wrapping him up. Is that Gallagher?
That's Gallagher.
Noah Gallagher on the tackle on the kickoff.
I like that. Noah's out there, got him kind of wrapped up. We don't see that much. Usually Osage has 3 or 4 guys around the ball. It's just Noah. And what's he doing? He's raking at the ball.
Yep. So 1st and 10, Waukon at their own 29. Osage leads this one 21-0 here on homecoming night. At halftime, stay with us. We'll talk about our Hall of Fame ceremony coming up tomorrow, and then also our distinguished alumni. Here's that Wildcat formation, pass thrown by Heeman out to number 34 and then quickly tackled. Number 34, that is Tayton Wymiller. He's a freshman. That's his first
he's not even on the 2 deeps here.
No, that's his first touch of the season, I believe.
Yeah, and who makes a tackle all the way from midfield? Quinn Street. You can see the speed as why he's a Division I recruit.
Wymiller, that's a good-sized freshman, 6'1", 170.
Absolutely.
That is a name that we'll
Trips
probably see for a lot next couple of years. Back to pass. Von Stegen,
just nothing there.
He will finally throw late, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Tate McCormick. And I could see what Von Stegen was thinking as Gavin Moeller had coverage on McCormick, and then as Stegen got further to the sideline, Moeller gave up on the coverage, went after the quarterback. It left McCormick open, but yeah, it was a little bit too far in front of Tate.
That's a hard throw at the high school level.
So
cross your body back to the middle.
Yep, 3rd and 7. They'll say 3rd and 7 coming up here for Waukon.
I'm going to make the call for Verts.
They got
There's
even
a lot
in
of it
their
on
quarterback. Wymiller goes in motion. They'll throw it quickly, and it's dropped off the hands of Owen Grimstad.
Yep.
He's a go-to guy wherever Grimstad. Just watching some film on Waukon. I mean, he's a great offensive player.
He's a solid football player.
You just got to watch him. It seems like the ball kind of
gravitates to him.
Whether he is a lead blocker, whether he's running the ball, or whether a pass is going to him. The 25's on the field. I know that's something this Osage defense was preaching to their guys all week. Wherever 25 is, you got to have eyes on him.
Right.
Grimstad will punt, spiraling punt, and boy, a great punt by Grimstad. Yep. It's got to go out of bounds.
About the 25-ish.
So Osage defense forces another punt, gets the ball back to this offense with a 21-0 lead. Only the third offensive possession for Osage tonight. And they're going to start at their own 26 on this one. Their last drive ended on a 6-yard pass, Dodd from Street. See what Coach Kyle's dialing up on this set of downs as Moeller back into the game at tailback. And I think they wanted to give it to him, but Street just takes off running. Couldn't get that handoff into the...
about a gain of 3, gain of 4, somewhere in there.
But yeah, if you're going to run, I guess, go behind number 0 for a lead blocker. That's not a bad idea.
That's pretty good decision. So it's interesting to watch when we go to a double, like a stack or even 2 receivers to one side. they're bringing a linebacker out, and he's not even facing the snap of the ball. He's totally focused on what that wide receiver's doing.
Dodd in motion into the backfield. They'll go to Moeller on the run. He was going left, cuts to his right, got the first down, and Gavin across the 40 up to the 43-yard line.
And that's just perfect. He's got the flow going, and the Indians do a good job of getting to the spot, kind of beating him off tackle. But there's no backside linebacker. They're either overflowing the play or they've been well blocked. I'd have to go back and look at that, but a nice hole when he cut back.
Man, Gavin has really grown up in the last year or so. I mean, he missed all of his freshman year in football due to that knee injury. He didn't get to wrestle as a freshman either. Then last year, all-district player for Osage, and then third place at that state wrestling tournament. Quarterback keeper Street into the open field, first down across midfield, and then Street's going to be tackled at the 39-yard line of Waukon. Just a read option right up the gut. Too many eyes going on zero, and I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. I mean, you are in a position like that, you are at pick your poison, right? Do you crash on zero and let 4 get to the second level? Not a good deal. Do you watch where 4's going and then just eat one coming from 0 right at you?
Yeah.
It's not a good decision.
Remember last year against Waukon, Street was making his second start at quarterback as he missed most of the first half with that injury. Nice defensive play here for Waukon. They're going to get a tackle for loss, and that's Owen Grimstad
Yep.
with a 2-yard tackle for loss.
Yep, and now you're going to get that. So I think this is what Coach Kyle wants to see. Are you getting desperate enough to fire linebackers in? Because wherever he was at, there's no longer anybody right in that part of the field.
Yep.
So we've seen that by other defenses all year.
Yeah,
here,
New Hampton tried it a lot last week. Yeah.
North Fayette did it on double linebackers, and eventually you're going to get caught.
Trips to the right here for Street, near side of the field. Now Dodd in motion. Back to pass. Osage setting up a screen play, trying to get it to Christensen, but nothing to go. Street's just got to take off and run. And Quinn's got to get all the way back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe a yard.
I don't know who we were trying to screen to. I don't know if he got swallowed up.
Got to go to Christensen. It appeared on a little jailbreak screen.
Yeah, he just kind of got caught in the wash. I mean, Waukon did a good job of sending the blitz, which either A, disrupts it, or B, it's a touchdown.
Yeah. So it's a 3-yard run for Street. 3rd down and 9 at your opponent 38-yard line. Osage, you'd like to get, at least half of it here.
Yep.
If you can't pick up the first. 2 receivers at each side. Moeller in the backfield with Street, and Coach Kyle.
Ah, that's a good timeout.
Call a timeout.
That's a good timeout.
Timeout, Green Devils.
Kyle calls his first timeout in quite a while. I don't think we saw one at New Hampton last week. With that timeout, though, a good time to thank some of our Booster Club sponsors. Our Emerald sponsors are rotating up in that top left corner. A partnership with Osage Community Schools and the Osage Booster Club. A to Z Drying, Basic Building Supplies, Curry's Asa Abloy, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Agent Nathan McRoberts, Farmers Mutual Insurance, Hoff Celebrations, Home Trust and Savings Bank, Jensen Seeds, Mark's Tractor and Implement, Mitchell County Regional Health Center, Osage Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Craig Eisman, Street Chiropractic, and Town and Country Insurance Agency are Emerald sponsors here in the 2025-2026 school year.
Yeah, it's sponsorships are huge for the Osage Activities Program, huge for the GSPN program you're watching here. So, folks, if you're liking what you're watching, donations are always accepted.
Absolutely. 3rd and 9. Street rolls to his left. Got some options. He's just going to take off and run. He sees some green. He's cutting to his right. Got some blockers. Needing one more. He's got the first down, Josh.
Yep.
And just when you're Waukon and you think you got it well covered, number 4 just decides to run.
He's an eraser. For a lot of schools, a lot of teams, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11 is not a good position. All year, I've never really felt that that's ever going to be a problem. I would like to see the numbers on conversion of 3rd and longs.
Two receivers spread out. They'll go to Moeller up the middle. Gavin, dragging defenders.
Oh, yeah.
A run of 5. Nice pancake. Blocks up Machen again.
That's Machen.
Yep. Center just
Scraping up to the safety.
I mean, you're starting to talk about. We know that Alex Machen's going to get some love at that D tackle position. You know, maybe some All-State recognition there. But my gosh, how do you pick between center and tackle? Because he's been a great center.
Right.
His third-year starter.
Yeah, and my knowledge, you can't get two awards.
No, you can't.
You got to pick one or the other.
Yeah. He's first-team All-District wherever you want to put him, I guess. Second down and 5. Street looking to throw. He's under some pressure. He will throw. It's caught by Christensen. Great to have Sage back.
Yep.
He's got a first down.
Got a flag on the far side of the field. It's away from where the play was, so I'm not sure if that's alignment.
Illegal man downfield. That's. We'll see. Let's read some body language here. White hat set to make the call.
Pass interference.
Pass interference on Osage.
Offensive pass interference, the call against the Green Devils.
So maybe a pick play,
Well,
possibly?
the flag came from over on the other side, so I don't know, maybe coming off the line, you got a receiver 5 yards after putting a shove on, because it's pretty hard to call pass interference from that side when the play's on the opposite side.
That's a big loss there of 15 yards, so now you got
Oofty.
Second down and 20.
Oofty.
For the Green Devils. All the way back at your opponent, 38-yard line.
Well, one of the things is it opens up more green for Street to run around in.
Dodd comes in motion. They'll pump, fake it to him. They'll lob it out here to Moeller. He's got a catch. Got some blockers in front of him. Gavin, nice block inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Gavin Moeller.
Another flag. We got another flag here.
And a flag coming in late.
I don't see.
I think it's got to take the touchdown off. They got to get Cale Moeller on a hold. I mean, it looked like
I didn't see anything that warranted.
I saw the
a
block
flag.
by Moeller, but it was right there by the official. I don't know. It's coming back. It's got to be a spot foul.
Whatever.
Okay, I guess I still miss a signal by the official what the penalty was. It's a spot foul, so you get some of those yards back. You're going to redo second down. It had to have been a hold, I guess. It had to have been a 10-yard holding penalty.
But by God, when you're running downfield, whatever.
I'm not calling Cale out. I think it is probably on him on a pancake block.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that made me go, oh, he just turned a guy around. I'm like, okay, so we're putting a flag out for being physical.
So second down and 9. Back to pass, Street. Scans middle of the field. It's completed to Dodd. And Dodd's going to be tackled by Grimstead. They're going to stop the clock because I think when in doubt, measure that. It's a first down. Just gets enough for the first down. I guess they stopped the clock, maybe out of bounds or
maybe.
Nope. They're going to wind that clock. So
okay. Yeah. Oh, that's just resilience, Nolan. Right now, the only thing stopping the Green Devils is yourself.
Yep. You're looking at a second down and 20, and you convert. So Street will swing it out to Dodd. We saw this a lot last week. It's a block from Tabbert. Stiffs arm the guy, goes out of bounds.
And Tabbert, or is that? I think that was Eulenhop out there. Eulenhop did a good job just staying with his guy, and then when he got, even with him, just let him go. Just take the positive yardage, and we'll go to the next play.
About a 3-yard gain. Second down and 7. Osage inside the red zone here, up 21-0, trying to make this a bigger lead.
What's underrated here, Nolan, is the Waukon defense has been on the field
a lot. We have seen this just it's just crazy. We've seen it a lot in the first 5 weeks. I mean, Osage they know how to take your offense out of the game because of long drives as Streets going to drag a defender close to a first down. He's going to be shy of the first down. I think 3rd and inches.
Yeah.
3rd down.
I think he drove. Who'd he drag with him there? McCormick, yeah. And then you got Muller and Crawford kind of mixing it up. They've been, linebacker on running back. You're going to get a lot of chances to say hi to each other in a game like this.
Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Green Devils go I formation. Street goes right to Severin Dodd. He's got the first down. He's cutting to his left. Now goes to his right. And Severin's going to be tackled at the 1 yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Osage.
Dodd on the carry.
I say you go right back to it. Reward the big guy with a touchdown.
Another Green Devil first down.
Or there's already one on the board. Do you add another touchdown to the Gavin's Cheeseburger Challenge?
I know a way that Colton can pay him off. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit.
There you go.
Special promotion coming up here for Osage football. I formation now. Street goes under center. Goes quarterback sneak. Gets a push from Dodd. And Street has got a what?
Boy, it takes a long.
Still waiting for a signal. And touchdown.
Jeez.
That is his 2A leading 24th touchdown on the year for Quinn Street, a 1 yard quarterback sneak. Assist from Severin Dodd on the push.
Yeah, a good Stonewall right off the front there, because Street didn't move an inch off the initial, but he kept his feet turning, kind of twisted off to the left side, and gets a little assist into the end zone.
So a PAT coming up here for Weston Sullivan. H in the snap, the hole by Tabbert, the kick on the way by Soley. That's good.
Looks good.
28-0. Osage with 4:05 to play here in the second quarter. Josh, real quickly, a special promotion coming up here for Osage. Let you talk about that.
Fundraising's kind of the name of the game on this. And what we've got coming up this week is the Osage Football Community Meal. And what it is for, I believe, a $20 donation, you can sponsor a dinner with one of the football players where you and the team get together, all the sponsors and team get together and share a meal with a player. Kind of a neat experience to see what these young men are doing in a season like this, where the stories could be pretty good on that deal. Now, I don't have any details on the meal, but if I had to guess, it's going to be carb loaded.
Yeah.
Kickoff by Dalton. Another nice deep kick.
It's going to be McCormick on the return, and he's going to be stopped before he gets to the 30.
What I'm noticing on these kickoffs right now, Nolan, is he's not even able to accelerate. He's getting up to the line, and he knows there's just nowhere to go. Usually on a kick return, once you see a guy make a move to go, he's on full afterburner. So once again, well covered, and right now Osage is favoring that left side kickoff. I'm assuming that's by design. Maybe that's the strength of our kick return or kick coverage.
So 1st and 10, Waukon at their own 28-yard line, 3:58 to play before halftime. Osage will receive the second half kickoff, and they'll go power. And this is a new quarterback. That's a freshman on a little Wildcat going to Weimiller. It looked like 34. Weimiller on the run.
Waymiller on the carry for the
Waymiller, excuse me.
Waymiller, there we go.
9-yard run.
Second short.
Titan Waymiller. Okay, all right, you're right. Good looking QB. All right, Waymiller in the shotgun again. Hands off.
That's McCormick. And McCormick is going to have a first down. Gabe McCormick, junior running back. He's going to get enough to move the sticks. This is a big offensive possession for Waukon. You got to find some momentum here, down 28.
Yeah, absolutely. You got 3 minutes to kind of close the gap here if you can. Mostly just keep your defense off the field.
Yep.
Got Mowdy out at one receiver, Stegen out here.
Empty set here now for Von Stegen at quarterback. He will throw quickly to his left. It's completed to Talon Heeman, and Heeman is inside Green Devil territory, shy of a first down. Actually, they want to stop the clock as Heeman.
I wonder if
took
he
a hard
comes
hit.
down on the ball.
Could be a yard shy of a first down, it appears, but injury timeout. Talon Heeman, the son of Osage alum Jed Heeman, one of the assistant coaches for Waukon.
Yeah, one more tidbit on that player dinner.
Yeah.
Contact one of the football parents here. I know I talked to Bob Muller. Tori Muller's kind of helping getting that thing going. Also calling to the school. And
there's some info on there. You can call or text Tori Muller.
Tori, on that. I don't know if we got that. We might be able to throw a graphic up at halftime for you. It's on there. Perfect. And so this is a unique thing. I haven't seen this done before. So it's a good way to raise some funds for the football program, get a good meal, and I would think probably have a lot of fun watching these, hanging out with these young guys.
Absolutely.
And you can sponsor a player. You can pick the player you want, or they can assign one to you.
So 2nd down and 1 coming up here for Waukon. Getting close to halftime. And Waymiller will throw it backwards. It's a trick play. They got a guy wide open. That is Mowdy. And he's got to make the catch for a touchdown. Touchdown pass thrown by Owen Grimstad. And he hits his man on the money. That's going to go for, 46 yards?
46, yep. Voklander got caught, looking in the backfield, lost track of his guy running down the side there, and well-placed ball.
So that is Isaiah Modi with his 2nd touchdown reception on the year. Big play offense.
Yep, I'm going to guess that doesn't happen again out here with 14.
2-point conversion attempt. Waukon has only attempted 4 PATs.
We got a late runner out here. That's a little bit deceptive.
He'll snap it to Grimstad, and then Grimstad is going to fall forward, and he's in for 2. That was a broken play, it looked like. But
boy, we were really slow on the defensive line, wondering what that was. But
all right, that's a big score, 28-8. 2:28 to play before halftime.
Well, the only thing good about that, Nolan, is we can get the ball back again. We can go answer that.
You gotta answer though. Yep.
Well designed. I love that halfback throw. That's just one of those. I'm sure they've probably seen this on tape. And cornerback's one of the loneliest positions out on the field.
So 28-8, 2:28 to play, 2nd quarter. Here's another thing to keep an eye on. Waukon likes.
Yeah, they like to
these
do
little
some
pooch.
trickerations too.
Kind of not really a pooch kick on the kickoff. So you're up. You're up 28-0.
Oh, yeah, it's not panic time.
No, it's not.
But for sure,
you just can't take your foot off the gas.
No, that look. The last few plays there just looked a little bit like, well, maybe they'll just want to get on the bus and go home.
Grimstad will kick off.
Coach Bierman's not going to let these guys do that. So first rule here is watch the onside. I don't know if there's much room for a pooch here the way we're lined up.
Yeah, they got.
Yep. They bring a Gavin to the middle.
Grimstad to kick.
And I like that. That's an alignment that all of a sudden the kicker goes, oh, I didn't expect that. Okay.
Going to be a deep kick. Uhlenhop will catch it inside the 5. Uhlenhop across the 20, 25, and all the way to the 28-yard line. Great return.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 Osage, 2:21 to play before halftime. Green Devils set to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. A chance for a 2-for-1, but for Waukon, they want to get a stop and get it right back to their offense, try to find a way to get back into this end zone.
Yeah, absolutely. But they have yet to figure out what's going on with this offense. They just can't really pin themselves down. They've gotten a few good, stalemate, negative plays, but Osage, for the most part, unstoppable.
They run about a 4-4 defense. 1st and 10, Street. Back to pass.
So
he
much
will
room.
throw it
That's
deep, and it's going to be
good.
intercepted. Intercepted by Von Stegen. He's got to return it all the way back, and more. He might take this all the way, and he's going to. Von Stegen, now he's got to be tackled.
That was just
short of the
ill-advised
end zone.
throw.
But, folks,
We got a game.
yes, we do, and the Green Devils got a player slow to get up. First interception thrown on the year by Street. Von Stegen with his second INT. And just when you thought you were in cruise control,
Yeah,
it's a ball game.
yeah, that was going for the kill shot when there wasn't a shot to be taken. They are not going to really let Cale Muller maybe.
He's got to come out. Yeah, 73, Cale Muller.
Yeah.
So, all right, the Indians knocking on the door. 1st and goal. A chance to make this a 2-score game. Just when Osage was up 28-0.
Yeah, and Quinn's going to go back on that video, and there was yards of green out to the right here.
So they got Way Miller, the freshman. He's going to take off and run, and the freshman is
just short.
Short. The 2nd and goal. Clock running still.
Miller on the carry, tackled by
Miller, the freshman, 6'1",
2nd and goal.
170. The only freshman on roster for Waukon. And the Indians are in a comfortable spot here, content,
Oh, absolutely.
because they're taking time off the clock.
Yeah, Coach Bierman knows that he doesn't want to give this offense any more time than needs if they score here.
2nd and goal at the 1. Stegen back in at quarterback. McCormick and Osage has got movement here as they move with Osage is saying it's on Waukon.
That's a big one.
They put Grimstad in motion, and Osage flinched on the motion but did a tackle move as well for the Indians. That's a discussion between the officials. Who's it on? It is, if it's encroachment, it's half the distance. If it's on Waukon, it's on the Green Devils.
Well, they tried to
half
sell
the distance, still 2nd and goal.
They tried to sell it.
So they'll move the ball a couple inches shorter. Stegen's coming out of the game. They're going to bring, well, no, Miller stays out there, but they're probably just going to stick it with Grimstad.
Yeah, this ball probably doesn't leave Grimstad's hands. You're just going to run right behind your big offensive line here to the left.
Osage is saying Waukon jump.
Second time again. Machin saying it's happening again.
Nope. Well, the official's showing encroachment again, so it's even going to be a little bit closer.
So somebody's twitching the ball, somebody's jerking an elbow.
So 2nd and goal, ball about an inch away. I don't know how much closer you could get it.
I don't either.
And Waukon just content. Now they're running.
At this point, Osage needs to call a timeout.
If they wanted to get the ball back.
Yeah. I don't know why we're not calling timeout.
So Grimstad runs, and he's in for the touchdown. And just like that, Waukon just down 2 scores, 2 back-to-back quick scores.
Well, Osage has faced his first bit of adversity, I'd say, of the year a little bit here. Maybe not the first, but some of that where the other team still has a pulse. And we've talked about this a lot. Waukon's not going away. You're gonna have to go out and win the game.
So 2-point conversion attempt here for the Indians. They do have Heeman in that wildcat spot. He will roll to his left. He throws. It's caught by the other quarterback. That's a 2-point conversion successful. 28-16. 2 quick scores for the Indians right before half.
They're fired up. They're fired up.
So 53 seconds to go before halftime. If you're Osage, the last thing you want to do is turn it over again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you just run this into halftime and.
Well, that turnover there, that's a big turnover. That kind of evens out the strip 6.
Yep.
And so game evened out again.
A lot of points here in the second quarter, 30 of them to be exact.
Well, you've got 2 timeouts, so you can work all parts of the field. And I would guess that you're going to see number 7 playing center field for the last 53 seconds here. What that means is Street's got plenty of room intermediate. He doesn't have to go for a 30-yard pass.
So the kicker will be Owen Grimstad. Came into the game with 8 kickoffs. Has 1 touchback. To his credit, Osage has Uhlenhop back to return along with Street, and then a bunch of guys up front anticipating a pooch. Grimstad, though, will kick it deep. Uhlenhop will catch it at the 5-yard line. Griff gets here to the sideline out of bounds with 48 seconds on the clock. So Osage, after their their second interception on the year, thrown this year, on their last possession. First by Street. See what they want to do here with 48 seconds on the clock. They do have those 2 timeouts. But momentum all on the Indian side right now here on Green Devil homecoming night.
I'm interested, so they're going to run 2 deep safeties.
Street does want to throw. She's got to take off and run. And he's got the first down. And Moore got great blocking. Quinn Street to the 40, 35, 30. Still going all the way down to the 26-yard line. And the Green Devils in business now, 1st and 10, looking to score before halftime.
Now if he's going up quick, they've still got to they can sit up over the ball. That's a long ways for the chain gang to run.
Got quads out to the left, wait for the chains, now they'll start the clock.
You're going to have a one-on-one opportunity out here.
Green Devils with 2 timeouts. Street's going to run. He'll go up the middle. Quinn Street's going to get down to the 21, and Green Devils will call their second timeout.
I like that idea. Just get the defense out of there and let Street operate,
It'll be a 5-yard run, 2nd down and 5. Ball at the 20, 27 seconds on the clock. A little quarterback draw play. Goes for a big one for number 4.
That's what I'm thinking when they come out. Waukon obviously is going to play prevent defense. So take your 2 deep safeties. They start backing up at the snap. You got guys running out, so it's just 5 linemen and a quarterback against 6 guys. Okay, let's go.
Big 20. I keep saying everything's big, but it's a big district game. 2 teams 2-0 in district play. Waukon's made this a 2-score game right before half. Now Osage, they get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. They're trying to go back up by 3 scores and, try to do a 2-for-1.
Yep, and I think, I don't know if Coach Kyle's comfortable with that. I think he is. There might be 2 or 3 plays called right here.
You can get the first down to stop the clock, and then you have 1 timeout remaining.
There's the spike of the ball. You can get all sorts of ways to stop that clock.
So Street with Moeller in the backfield with him. Dodd comes in motion. They'll look to Dodd. They'll swing it out to him. Severn makes a catch. Spins away from a tackler. Dives, and he's got the first down. They're going to say he's down, but I think he's got the first. They're going to stop the clock for a. They're going to signal for the first.
Green Devil, first down.
You got to get going, guys.
17 seconds. Green Devils in formation. Clock rolling, and Street will spike it with 14 seconds to go.
I thought maybe clock stoppage should have been about 3 seconds before that, I think. There was some precious time come off the clock there.
So you're at the, 15-yard line?
Yep.
You can still get a first down, but you got one timeout.
You got a timeout in your pocket, Nolan, so middle of the field's completely wide open.
Absolutely. We'll go trips to the right, one receiver left. Moeller to the right hip pocket of Street. Street will roll to his right, looks back to his left. He throws, middle of the field. It's caught down inside the 5. It's a first down, first and goal.
Call your timeout. Call your timeout, Coach. There you go.
And Osage will call their final timeout.
Absolutely.
7 seconds.
He was right
so now
at it.
you're at the 2-yard line, it looks like. First and goal at the 2.
Yep.
And you basically have, if you're going to throw it, you got like 2 plays.
Yep.
If you run it and you don't score, well, that's going to be the half.
Yeah, the ball's not leaving, I don't think, leaving Quinn's hand, at least for the first couple downs. We're going to see, I think we're going to see a little play action here, right?
First and goal at the 2. 7 seconds to go. Osage out of timeouts. Green Devils are set to receive the second half kickoff. This is massive right here. Whoever gets whether it's a score or a stop, momentum is going to be completely on one team's side. Osage is going in the I formation. Street goes under center. They'll go to Dodd. Rolling the dice. Osage is...
He's in.
What's the call? Touchdown with 1 second to go. Big touchdown right before half.
Well, shows you what I know there. That was a big boy play right there. That just stole back every bit of momentum the Indians had. 43 seconds to go and 6 points on the board.
So Green Devils will attempt the PAT. Weston Sullivan to kick, Tabbert to hold, Machen the snapper. The snap, bobbled by Tabbert. Tabbert's got to take off, and he's still on his feet, still going. Tate, he can throw it. He's a lefty. He will throw it to the end zone, and
he caught it.
Incomplete.
Oh. I thought he had it.
Trying to go to Jacob Vance. Might have been some PI. Is there a PI on a 2-point?
Is there face guarding?
Oh, man. So, well, I'll give Tabbert a lot of credit. He stayed alive on that.
Yeah.
Fought as long as he could. But, Josh, holy cow. Osage needed it. They needed something after that interception. Well, they got some life.
Yep. And here on the kickoff, I think you tell Burke, you just dribble that thing 10 yards down the field, go cover it. There's no reason to kick this thing deep.
So now a 18-point lead for the Green Devils, and they are set to receive the second half kickoff.
I'm just going through some of our chats here. My brother Luke, he's been faithfully following for a long time here. The green beans look good. They do, Trent. And then, yeah, the field does look good. Shout out to Bushbaum Lawn Care, donating services, and Booster Club sponsor.
Well, Berkey will kick off.
There we go.
Little pooch.
There we go.
Picked up. Waukon. Going to be tackled right away. That was Chase Sweeney, and we hit the half. Halftime here in Osage. It's 34-16 Green Devils.
We get the ball coming back out.
Yep.
That's big.
So halftime coming up. It's our halftime show. We're going to let you listen to the Osage Marching Band. It's extended halftime tonight, too, with homecoming. We're going to let you listen to all this. We also want to go through our Osage Hall of Fame, Osage Athletics Hall of Fame that's coming up tomorrow, and then also the Distinguished Alumni recipients. We'll talk about all that here at halftime. We're going to let you listen in. We're going to add up some numbers, find some halftime scores, and come back as you tune in to Green Devil football right here on GSPN.
In homecoming King coronation, the high school students went to Lincoln Elementary in City Park for activities activities with the elementary students. Some stayed at the high school and played games. The Mitchell County Cattlemen grilled burgers for the middle school and high school students and staff for lunch Thursday this week. Lots of students participated in the dress-up days for the week. The dress-up days for high school students were Monday, Grout Fit or Gray Out, Tuesday, Twin Day, Wednesday, Pajama Day, Thursday, Class Color Day, freshmen wore purple, sophomores wore orange, juniors wore blue, and seniors wore pink, and the staff wore black. Friday was Spirit Day. A community pep rally was held Thursday evening in the high school gym. Our tennis, volleyball, cross country, and football teams were introduced. At the before silent auction, the winner of the 2 parking spots that were auctioned went to JR and Lisa Peterson and Robin Terrastangle. The press box booth for the football game went to the Kinnan family, Kyle family, Cruzy family, and the Wagner family. The signed volleyball went to Brian Marks. A signed football was won by Troy Machen. A signed cross-country shirt was won by Nathan McRoberts. The senior football parents put on a skit and the choir sang the school song. The highlight of the evening was crowning the 2025 Homecoming King and Queen. The week concluded with homecoming activities for school with K through 12 prep, assembly, and the traditional homecoming parade. We would like to commend all the students on their involvement and thank everyone for the encouragement given to all the fall sports this week. The homecoming activities will conclude with a dance Saturday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's halftime entertainment featuring the Green Devil Marching Band. This year, we will be performing the music from Wicked. Wicked has won 3 Tony Awards as well as a Grammy, and is one of the longest-running musicals on Broadway. The musical is told from the perspective of the witches of the land of Oz, featuring Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of the West, and Glinda, the Good Witch of the North.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson back with you here on GSPN. It is Homecoming 2025 here at Sawyer Field as we honor our homecoming court, working their way here to the sideline right now. That is Erica Goss being escorted. Escorted? Escorted. Make sure I'm about to say escorted. But
Extorted.
yeah,
no.
extorted. Escorted. Being escorted by Blake Fox. Next to coming up, I believe that's Miley Howe.
The
With
Osage,
Connor Adams.
Yep, and the Osage marching band has been playing this. I'm going to call it the entrance song for the homecoming court for years. One moment in time.
The next two right at center field is Melanie Brieswitz and Ty Voigt. And then now at the logo is Kaylee Havig with Sawyer Brandow.
Good to see Sawyer without crutches.
Yep, Sawyer suffered that injury right before the start of the football season. Unfortunately for him, a season-long injury. So we miss seeing number 65 out there for the Green Devils. But yep, not in the crutches tonight. Now your 2025 homecoming queen and king. Your queen is Scarlett Burns, and her king is Colton Gertz.
Yeah, congratulations to the 2025 homecoming.
So, long halftime here with homecoming. Earlier today, during the pregame show, I totally screwed up and didn't let you listen into the Osage Athletics Hall of Fame inductees. They were talking about those earlier before the game started on the track, but your 2025 your Hall of Fame inductees this year include the 1989 girls sprint medley relay team. Josh, can you name them without looking at the cheat sheet?
I know at least two of them on there, Susan Helfter and Corey Wildy. And then one of them has since passed, Rita Gastanchik. And then the other one, I'm not sure, Shannon Hoven. Yep. On that. So yeah, Susan Helfter has already been inducted in the Hall of Fame on an individual basis. So kind of fun to see that. Let's see who else we got going in here.
She is escorted by Sawyer
Individuals into the Athletic Hall of Fame. You got Gary Knutson.
Coach Knutson. He's been an Osage staple for a number of years. Led the girls 6-on-6 basketball championship back in 1992. And he was just he's an all-around great guy, great coach. Up until a few years ago when he retired, he was still coaching 7th, 8th grade basketball on there. So
I know even during the Osage girl basketball, their state tournament run back in 2020. He wasn't a coach or nothing, but he had a lot of
he was kind of a
behind the work, helping out a little bit, going to some practices.
A trusted set of eyeballs on the sideline, right? So
also another coach, Keith Mayer, being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
And Coach Mayer, the coach was my basketball coach back in 1994, winter 94-95. Led us to the 1995 2A state championship. And then, his accolades, his wins, just if you read what he's done over the years between here and and a couple other schools before he got here. Just crazy. Good guy. Volunteered for years at the CRC at the welcome desk, and always got a kick out of Coach Mayer.
Other individuals, a 1943 state champion in wrestling, Felix Diaz, inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that one's a little more obscure as far as that goes. Felix, I believe, served his country in World War II and tragically lost his life during the war. So the write-up they had on him was more than I had ever known about him. The person growing up in Osage in the gym, you saw his name up on the Hall of Fame as a state champion. You just didn't know much about him. So
at the age of 19 years old, he killed in action over in Germany with the U.S. Army Air Forces in World War II. Remembered as both a state champion and a hometown hero, the legacy of courage, character, and sacrifice continues to inspire many here in Osage. Also into the Hall of Fame, you got Aaron Granquist.
Yes, Aaron. I think he was a 1992 graduate. Tremendous football player, really good basketball player, and went on. I think he played a number of years over at Waldorf, was an All-American, and then he ended up down at Iowa on the football team there as a fullback, if I remember, fullback linebacker, one of the two, and completed his degree down there with that. One of the quintessential Osage fullbacks back when Osage was running the slot T, so to speak. So if you know anything about that football, that type of offense, the fullback gets the ball about 35 times a game. So he was a workhorse on that.
And then our final individual Hall of Fame inductee, Vinnie Wagner.
Vinnie Wagner, yes, 2007. His list of accomplishments on the wrestling mat are well known around here, but he's went on to become he's a doctor here in the state of Iowa, I believe now. I think he's at the University of Iowa.
Yep.
Where he wrestled for the Hawkeyes for a number of years. I think he was a 4-time place winner for Osage on the wrestling mat, and he won a state championship. What year was it? Probably 2007, I guess. Kind of a fun, eclectic group of Hall of Fame inductees on the athletic side this year.
So again, the 1989 girls sprint medley relay team of individuals of Rita Cross.
Rita Gastanchik, Susan Helfter, Shannon Hoven, and Corey Wildy.
Havel.
Now she goes by Havel.
Yep. And then again, Gary Knutson, Keith Mayer, Felix Diaz, and Aaron Granquist, along with Vinnie Wagner. And then also, tomorrow is going to be the Hall of Fame inductions in the gymnasium.
In the morning, right?
10 a.m. is a start, so free admission for that. Just stop in and listen to some stories as the individuals speak about their times being athletes here at Osage High School. And then also coming up tomorrow at 4 o'clock is the award ceremony for the Distinguished Alumni Reception. That's going to be at the CRC
in the atrium
and auditorium.
Yep. And this year's class,
go ahead.
I guess we'll call it class.
You're a Distinguished Alumni recipient, Josh. We'll let you announce the 2025 class.
Let's see. First inductee into the Distinguished Alumni is Charles Souder, class of 1963. And then Ted and Don Sullivan Cruzy, class of 89. Both Ted and Don graduated from Osage. And then Dr. Karen Norby Fannon, class of 1992. And then her classmate, Kristen Heller Hunziker, also of the class of 1992. And we won't go through the whole bio on it. I encourage you guys, if you got some time, the awards presentation and the speeches, I hesitate to call it a speech, but it's
stories.
Yeah, each attendee an inductee gets to, give a kind of a overview of their time in Osage, what they went on to do, and how their time in Osage kind of built them into who they are. And the stories are great. If you're in Osage, if you grew up in Osage, you can kind of reflect a lot on what of those. Depends on when you went through. You're gonna recognize a lot of those things.
So halftime here, letting teams get some warm-ups in for a couple extra minutes, and then we'll start the second half of play. Unofficial numbers for you. Looking at the team stats here in the first half. Osage with 19 first downs to Waukon's 5. Green Devils with 25 rushing attempts for 214 yards. Waukon 11 attempts for 32. Passing, Osage is 9 of 14 with 1 touchdown and 1 interception, I believe. Let me make sure I get those. 1 touchdown for Osage through the air. They've also thrown 1 interception. They have, I didn't say the yardage, passing yards for Osage here in the first half, 52 yards. For Waukon, they are 5 of 9, no interceptions, 1 touchdown pass for 69 yards. So total plays and yardage, Osage with 39 plays for 262, Waukon 20 plays for 101, each team with 1 turnover that has been turned into a touchdown. Osage had a strip 6 to start the game. Severin Dodd ripped it away from the Waukon quarterback, and he ran it in for the touchdown. And then the Waukon quarterback on defense got an interception, returned it all the way down to the 2-yard line. A few plays later, the Indians would score a touchdown off of that. So turnovers have been a wash now. You could wipe those clean. But Waukon, they're getting their touchdowns from big plays. Their first touchdown, that the double pass, or I guess a trick play, a backwards pass, thrown to the tailback. Yep, that's what I was looking for. There we go. Yep. Halfback pass, and then a perfectly executed trick play by the Indians. Got them into the end zone, and then they scored quickly after that off of that interception. But Osage got some momentum back going into the break.
That was big.
This game was 28-16 after Osage led 28-0. It was 28-16 with 53 seconds to play before halftime. But Osage would go down the field quickly, all set up by a first play quarterback draw with Quinn Street ran it all the way inside the 30 of Waukon. A couple plays later, they get into the end zone on the last play, or I guess the last play of scrimmage in the first half. 1 second on the clock in the second quarter to go up 34-16. That's where we sit right now. So, boy, a lot of football to go. 18-point lead for Osage, just a 3-score lead. A lot of time to go. This kickoff is going to be one to. We keep talking about it. Waukon.
We're waiting for something weird.
They'll do a little pooch kick. So, all right, who's going to make the adjustments? Who can take care of the football? Who is going to go to 3-0 in the district? Other district scores we saw, it was 7-0 New Hampton leading Forest City, and then it was our last score we saw was 18-14 or something like that for North Fayette Valley leading Crestwood. Deep kick going to be returned by Uhlenhop. He gets to the 20, hesitates a little bit, up to the 25, and then tackled down right there. Osage will start 1st and 10 here to start the third quarter, about 75 yards away from the end zone.
Yep. And, while we're getting back on the air, kickoff to Griff gets us up right up about the 25, we'll call it the 26-yard line.
26.
And, big possession here for both teams. I think Osage obviously wants to go down and score and put this up another 3 to 4 possessions.
2 backs in the backfield with Street. They'll go to Moeller, I think.
I think that was Moeller. I think it was Moeller out of the backfield for about 2 or 3.
About 4, actually, up to the 30. That's Brock Trees.
Brock Trees, okay.
Couldn't tell who was out there for the Boys of Green.
And I will say again, we always, we're not doing it on purpose, but the 5 guys up front on the offensive line for Osage have done very well against the defensive front that's bigger than they are.
So 2nd down and 6 coming up for the Green Devils at their own 30. They'll go to Dodd, and Dodd quickly wrapped up. He's going to lunge forward and gain a yard out of this.
Yep, Jacob Jones from his linebacker spot comes slicing right through there. So they are definitely firing on any kind of that handoff motion.
It's 3rd down and 5 coming up for Osage. Actually 3rd down and 4 where the spot is.
See if Osage tries to spread them out. Not really spreading them out.
Still 2 backs in the backfield trying to get the Indians to jump. Go quarterback power to Street. Street chugging. He is going to be marked for a first down. I think he's got 5 yards on the
I think
run.
so.
He's got 5 on the run. That's going to be enough for a first down.
That was a rugby scrum.
Yep.
Right there.
That's enough for a Green Devil first down.
Moves the sticks on a 5-yard run. We'll set the chains up, get the clock rolling.
So, yeah, once again, the line across left to right, we've got Hank Clark, Hunter Brown, Alex Machin, Donald Heidemann, and Cale Muller doing a good job keeping guys clean for the most part.
The Osage 3 plays, 3 rushes to start the second half. They'll put Dodd in motion out to the left. Street scans the field, steps up in the pocket, wants to run, and he's going to be tripped up. He'll be tackled around the 44-yard line. A gain of 7.
Nice, just got a hand on him. I think Tade McCormick just come up and got a hand on the foot, saved a first down at least.
So a 7-yard run, 2nd and 3.
And what I'm seeing here is what I've talked about in the first half. The linebackers are having to creep up. They're creeping up right behind the line of scrimmage. He had his brother Cooper coming across the middle there, right around where the O is, completely wide open. So I think that's going to be there the rest of the game.
Pistol set here for Osage. Hand off to Trees, and Brock is going to be tackled.
Yeah, they're not
no gain.
Yep, they're not even worrying about it right now.
Brock Trees, the ball carrier.
I'm going to call this, they're employing the North Fayette
Third down.
system.
Yep.
Just send 6, 7 guys, whatever it is, to slap you, slow you down. We'll deal with a breakout if it happens.
3rd down and 3. Ball close to midfield at the Osage 44.
And then once again,
34-16 Osage.
that walk-on defense has been out there a lot of minutes tonight. So just keep leaning on them.
In the gun, Street will go up the middle, and he is shy of a first down. He's going to be a couple yards shy, 4th down and 1.
You punted away here. I think you punted away here.
Ball at your own 46. You need the 47.
4th and short.
Well, let me rethink that a little bit.
And Kyle looking at his senior quarterback, Street. They're going to bring a play in.
I'd like to see at least a 2 count here, right? See if that's possible. You got 10 seconds to get to the line here.
Got to go quick. If you want to do it, they got to go in the I formation. Got 5 seconds on the play clock. Street under center. It will go to Dodd, and Dodd
I think
is...
he stopped. This is going to be a measurement.
He's got to come to a spot. He needs to get to the 47. The official spot is going to be close to the 47.
Aye.
And they're going to bring the chains out. Josh, I don't know.
I don't know if he got it. I really don't think he got it.
Big momentum right here. Waukon trying to get a stop inside Green Devil territory. It's a 3-score game. The chains.
Oh, he got it.
It's going to be a first down by the nose of a football.
The walk-on defense was getting ready to, they're just flabbergasted. I feel for them. I'm with you. They're selling out. They're firing off. They know they've got to get a stop.
Osage is going to get in formation, waiting for the official to start the clock. There we go. So 1st and 10, Osage. They'll go quarterback power, and Street had it ripped away almost, it looked like.
He did.
Waukon's going after the ball, though.
Absolutely, they're ripping
selling
at the ball.
out.
Why wouldn't
it's going to be a 3-yard gain for Street. Ball right at midfield.
Brings up 2nd down.
Osage has already taken 4 minutes and 15 seconds off the clock.
Yeah,
but
that's another way to win this game is shorten it up.
So all plays have been on the ground on this series. 2 receivers spread out to each side. And they'll go to Trees. Gets to the edge, gets a block, taken out of bounds.
About a gain of 1.
They'll bring up 3rd down.
Ball carrier ran out of bounds by Jones.
Inside Waukon territory, but he only gains a couple yards. So a 3rd down and a long 5 coming up Let's see, ball through the air here. Clock does stop with the out-of-bounds run.
Yeah.
They'll go 3 receivers out to the left. 1 here on the right. Street will roll left. Under some pressure, gets away from it. He'll take off and run. He's got the first down. Some more inside the 35. I mean, this is just like, 3 years ago when Osage played OAB, CIG in the playoffs, and Beckett DeJean.
Yep.
This is what Osage had to look at all game. You think you had him.
You got him dead to rights, and he's just slippery. I mean, Grimstead thought he had him in the backfield, and it was just gave him the old dead leg off of it. And then Chase Sweeney tried to come up, and all he got was a thigh in the face, and now he's out of the game.
Gavin Moeller comes in for Osage in replace of Cooper Street. So Osage will go 2 backs in the backfield with Trees and Moeller. Low snap, Street picks it up, hands it off to Gavin, and he's going to fall forward for a couple yards.
Well, and
Gavin Moeller on the carry.
Everybody's a little bit fresh coming out. Everybody's had some time to get their breath again, and so I'm watching the nose tackle matchup right here with Machin, and I believe it's Egan, and he's instead of lining off in the, like I call it the A gap, he's lining up right over top, trying to disrupt, keep Machin from getting downhill on one of the linebackers. So far, it's been a pretty good battle.
2nd down, and we'll call it 8 for Osage. He'll stay with that 2-back set.
Come on, boy.
High snap, it goes through Street's hands, and he's going to dive on it. Back at the Waukon 43, they'll say.
Yep.
So that's going to be a loss of 9.
Yep. Hair bit of high snap, but I think Quinn just took his eye off it.
So now 3rd and long, back at the 32, they'll say.
Dare I say we got them right where we want them. Probably not, but.
Call it 3rd down, about 3rd down 17.
Well, the other thing is they've taken almost 7 minutes off the clock already.
That's one positive. 3rd and long. Got 2-back set in the pistols. Blitz coming for Waukon. Street is going to be sacked for the first time tonight. All the way back to the Waukon 49-yard line. A loss of 7, so
he got by 1.
24.
Yeah, he got by 1.
Will have to punt.
He got by 1, couldn't get by the rest of them there. So, hey, Waukon's doing the thing they need to do. They need to create a turnover. They need to get them off the field. So why not send the house? Because we know what happens if Street gets free there.
So 4th and forever. Osage to punt. And Waukon blocks it, and they're going to take it to the house. Blocked by McCormick, and he is gone. Touchdown, Waukon.
One more big play, buddy.
And it is far from over.
Right up the middle. You cannot go do that.
Another non-offensive touchdown for Waukon this year. That's their 4th.
Yep.
And with 4:32 to play in the 3rd quarter, it's currently a whoops, put too many points on the board, I'm sorry. 34-22 score.
Yep.
Punt block for a touchdown.
Street was a little gimpy getting up. Let's hope it's, nope, he's good. He's good. He's over here on the sideline.
So this will be a 2-point attempt. Yeah, if you're Osage, you can't just run the clock out and win this thing. You got to go win it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to keep your foot on the gas on offense. Not let up. 2-point attempt. Grimstad, they are 2 for 2 on 2 points, and they'll make it 3 for 3.
Yep.
10-point game.
Well, we're going to need an answer here.
Osage 34, Waukon 24.
Yep. What was once a 28-0 game is all of a sudden 34-24. Waukon got all the momentum back on their side.
Yep. Well, we'll see what the Green Devils on offense want to do here. They got what I would call conservative. Now, it was working good. They ran almost 8 minutes off the clock. the issue is you go
give up a
backwards
quick
2
score.
plays in a row and then you give up a quick score.
Yep. That's the thing with Waukon. They just
They're going to keep
North,
coming.
North Fayette Valley last week, just quick scores, quick scores.
Quinn's got, we're working a calf over, so cramp issues may not be great.
So now Grimstad will kick. Hop and Christensen back to return for Osage.
Right now, the secret for Osage is just make Waukon earn a touchdown.
Yeah. Big plays. Trick play, almost a pick six. Block punt for a touchdown. Christensen catches it inside the 10. Gets up to the 24, and he's tackled there. So 1st and 10, Green Devils up by 10, but momentum all on that Waukon side.
By Christensen, 1st down, Green Devils.
Well, we saw him respond off the last thing that, in the first half that happened really well. We'll see how this goes.
Yep, got to get your crowd back into it.
Well, we'll see if Waukon now got within a score or two, chooses to back off the blitz pattern.
Osage goes I formation. Moeller up the middle. Moeller
No!
just trucking guys
Oh, no!
all the way to the 35-yard line. A 12-yard run by Gavin. That'll get the crowd going.
Yep. You got Dylan Stegan coming up. Moeller's not backing down. Neither of them are backing down. They may have to, the officials may have to get involved here. I don't know who he trucked there, but that, woofty.
We'll go back to the eye. Moeller again, bounce it off a tackler, up to the 30 or 41-yard line.
He is, he's upset. He's upset.
6-yard run, 2nd down and 4.
I mean, we'll see if number 1 wants to go at number 0 a bunch of times. We'll see how that goes.
Go back to the eye. Kind of an offset eye, it looks like, with Dodd lined up to the left. They'll go to Moeller. 1st down run, then some. Gavin inside Waukon territory, dragging defenders all the way to the 37-yard line.
Yep, he's fired up.
You got a 3rd place wrestler from last year putting the team on his back on this drive.
I know you're playing with emotion, but the last thing you want to do is go up, give a big shove to number 0, and think that's going to be the end of it.
So Osage back inside Waukon territory. They got inside Indian territory their last drive. Went backwards. I formation. Run again. Gavin this time.
That's
He's only
5
gonna
yards
get
at a pop.
about, depending on spot, maybe 4 on this run. But a positive 1st and 10 play. Makes it 2nd down and 6. 4 straight runs for number 0.
He shows no signs of slowing down either. Not so sure Quinn's dealing with a calf. That might be some of the play calling here.
Osage will go offset eye again to Moeller, and this time
Just drags the pile.
Waukon slows him down for a 2, maybe 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3 coming up. 2 minutes approaching here in the 3rd quarter. 5 straight runs for Gavin Moeller.
Cale Moeller just a little gimpy coming off of that.
Moeller 2nd on the team in rushing, coming in, 37 carries and 364. He's over 400 on the year. 3rd down and 3. Dodd with the run. Fullback dive.
Gotta be close.
And
Gonna be close.
he is going to be stopped short, I think.
Well, we'll see here. Clock keeps running.
The official marker, or the guy on the spot made it first, but it is 4th and 1 coming up here, and
Brings up 4th and short.
a big one here inside the 30 of Waukon. 4th and 1. Moeller, handoff, first down, up to the 26-yard line, holding on to that football. They'll blow the play dead.
We're going to run one more play here before we go forth. We've got a walk-on Indian down. Looks like one of the defensive linemen cramp. And part of me wondered here, as hot as it was today.
Yeah. So 7 plays, 6 rushes for Gavin Moeller, 1 by Severin Dodd. Osage has 1st and 10 at the Waukon 26-yard line. We'll thank more of our Booster Club sponsors tonight. Our Emerald sponsors, their logos are rotating up in that top left corner, but our Platinum sponsors this year, we got Bush Bomb Lawn Care and Snow Removal, Cedar Valley Orthodontics, Cedar Valley Seminary Foundation, Cooper's Osage Auto, Flooring America, LR Fall Construction, the Canine Cabin, and then gold sponsors this year, A-Strip Drug, Central Park Dentistry, Countryside Construction, CUSB Bank, First Citizens Bank, Hurd Insurance Agency, Home North Iowa, Clapper Farm Systems and Electric, Mike Molstead Motors, Mitchell County Abstract, Randy's Neighborhood Market, S&S Meats and Spirits, Sharper Services, Top of Iowa Wash, and Unique Country Store, and S&S Signs.
I don't know if that was 59 Jackson Moore with the cramp or 58. I think 58 is still on the, I think Zach Perkins out here still on the field. So
1st and 10 Osage, late in the first or a third quarter. They'll give it to Mueller, and Gavin's inside the 25 up to the 23 and a half.
I guess we are going to have to snap it
one more play.
carrier for the Green Devils.
There's a gain of about 2 there for Gavin.
I see the vision here, Nolan. Just keep wearing on them. Just keep wearing on them and hope they run out of gas in the fourth quarter. The only caveat to that is you can't give up big plays.
Nope.
So.
Second down, Moeller up the middle. Gavin drags defenders for a first down.
Nice job by the men up front, especially the middle 3.
And Osage can take this to the fourth quarter.
There's no reason to snap the ball here.
Well, they're just umpiling some people.
Well, we
do have another walk-on Indian. Slow to get up.
74, Ethan Baker, another of their defensive ends. That one looks maybe just a little more.
So Osage doesn't have to snap it. They have 1st down and 10 at the Waukon 14-yard line, and Osage is taking it to the fourth. The four fingers are coming up. That's where we're going. Osage 34, Waukon 24, 12 minutes to play. Who's going to be 3-0 going into next week? We'll take a quick break. This is Green Devil Football on GSPN.
At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We are a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Nolan Peters, Josh Olson with you in the broadcast booth. Our camera operator, Aiden Wickham, here on Homecoming 2024. Well, it is a 2025, I should say. 34-24, the score. Osage up by 10 as we start the fourth quarter of play. The Green Devils will have 1st down and 10 at the Waukon 14-yard line. Osage offense had the ball the entire third quarter. As a run by Moeller up the middle, he's close to a first down. The only time Waukon possessed it in the third quarter, they blocked a punt and took it in for a touchdown, and then they had a 2-point conversion attempt. That's the only time they touched the ball.
They won the quarter with one play.
Yep. And Osage knocking on the door, though. It is second down and 2 coming up.
Well, in a way, Osage is running it right now.
We get a timeout, Waukon. Their first timeout by 13th year head coach Chad Bierman. 13th year with the Indians. His 29th year as a head coach. Josh, he's got in 29 years. I did my math wrong there. I totally screwed up. He has. Well, no, that's right. My bad. I'm sorry. He's got 187 wins, only 115 losses. But in Waukon, he is 102-36.
Yeah, they just
with 2 state championships.
Yeah, they are perennial over the last few years, a 6-2 team, 5-3, 7-1.
Well, their state title back in 2020, I think. I could be wrong, but they had like 3 or 4 losses.
Yeah, they started
going
out
into the
like
playoffs.
0-2 and had a couple losses in the district, and then you catch fire.
Yeah.
And sometimes that happens. Like you come out of your district, you don't know what the rest of the state is.
Yep.
Until you get playing, and you're like, oh, okay.
Just get in.
Yeah, maybe if we did go through the gauntlet during the regular season.
All right, out of the timeout, it is second down and 2. 11 and a half minutes to go in this game. Green Devils by 10. Offset eye again for Osage. Moeller is going to fall forward.
Probably about a
but
gain
I
of
think
1.
he might. Well, they're going to stop the clock.
Maybe you got enough for the.
Well, they're going to keep the clock rolling. Sorry, it's third down.
3rd and inches.
3rd and 1.
And right now, if you're Waukon, the defense call is pinch. You are pinching every gap. They probably got 5 down linemen. Yeah, they brought in, oh boy, who is that out there? Keegan Palmer, number 75, who doesn't really even play, not even on the 2 deeps, is at nose tackle.
Just a big body.
Big body.
3rd and 1. Moeller hit, and it's going to be 4th down. He might have even lost a couple inches. It's 4th and 1 with 10 and a half to go.
Yeah.
Moeller on the carry. 4th down and short.
Well, if there was ever a time to pull off the proverbial tush push, this would be it.
Some people want that band. I'm all for it. Just don't false start. High formation again. Dodd up the middle. He is stopped initially, and Dodd, I don't think
he's calling for
got
a
it.
stop. Yep, they're telling him to bring it forward.
Oh boy.
Well,
second effort, and then maybe a push by Street.
I think Street. Reminded me of the touchdown down there, but that just shows you how tough it is. I mean, what are we showing? It's got to be a 6-man line right now. It looks to me 6-man.
1st and goal. Osage at the 4.
Which I know we haven't brought a 6th lineman in.
High formation again. They'll go off tackle, and
second
Moeller
effort
is going to. Oh, we got a flag.
Oh, we got it going again.
Flag on the play, but on who?
Gavin Moeller, the ball carrier.
It's getting scrappy. It's getting chippy.
Oh boy, that's on Osage.
That's a killer.
It's on Waukon.
Is that a face mask?
I didn't see the call.
It was some kind of a
or
a defensive holding. I don't.
It's just going to be a half the distance penalty. You'll keep it at 1st and goal.
Sure.
There's no automatic first downs or nothing in high school, other than I do take that back. There is what? Second down? Second down?
Yeah. So not a.
Whoa,
he's stopping the clock here.
Yeah. It should be. If there's a penalty, what?
Scoreboard's got second down.
Well, they all
Yard
have
marker's
second.
got second down.
I guess no flag. Okay, I don't know. Maybe warning of some kind. I don't know. Either way, second goal. Moeller runs. Moeller in for the touchdown. Well, Osage, you had to have something. You had to have points.
Yep.
But hey, this is a 2-score game. You're only up 16. This is
get the PAT, and this puts you at 3 possessions.
Yep.
We got another timeout. We've got
a Green Devil.
Green Devil down.
It might be Gavin. I don't see 0. A 1-yard run
The
unofficially.
Booster Club would like to thank the following gold level sponsors.
2-yard run.
2-yard run.
I don't know.
Oh, he's up.
Dentistry,
A little
Countryside
gimpy.
Construction, CUSD, First Citizens Bank,
Was that Mueller on the touchdown?
Yes.
Okay.
Clapper Farm
Well, you just rode the dog out of him that whole series.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Top of Iowa Auto Wash.
I think Dodd had 2 touches for first
Thank you, gold
downs.
level sponsors.
But other than that, it was Moeller. 2 or extra point coming up, and
This is a big extra point. Let's get the snap, the spot. Come on, Weston, hit her true.
Machen the snap, Tabbert to hold, Sullivan to kick. And it is blocked. Waukon
Special
keeps this
teams.
a 2-possession game.
Point after attempt is blocked by
So with 9:19 to play, it is just a 2-score game, 40 to 30 or 40 to 24.
Yeah, they're working on Gavin down here in front, just retaping a left ankle. Well, for Osage right now, it's one play at a time. Go down, cover the kick, and then get your defense set up.
Waukon is going to be in 4-down territory everywhere. I mean, they have to.
Yeah,
Osage
they have
has,
to.
Osage has possessed the ball the entire second half.
And right now, if you make Waukon take 6-7 minutes off the clock before they get down there, so be it.
Yeah.
There's just not enough game left at that time.
Maybe.
Maybe.
They could score.
Maybe.
They just need a second on the clock.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they've been great on special teams. They've had 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns this year.
I don't know why you even brought that up.
Got the tackle.
So far, we've been real good about getting down and getting those covered.
So Berkey will kick for Osage. McCormick and Modi to
Short.
return. Short kick. They're going to have to come up and grab it. Modi picks it up. He reverses field out to the far side. Green Devils got guys there, but got to make a stop, and they do.
They do.
Not before Modi made you hold your breath a little bit. First and 10, Waukon. 9:11 to go in this game. Green Devils by 16. It's a 2-possession game.
Well, we'll see how Coach Bierman wants to play this on offense. Is he going to try to spread it out and just get chunks of yardage, or is he going to try to grind it out 5 yards at a time?
Osage will have no Gavin out on defense.
Still getting taped up.
First and 10. Von Stegen will touch the ball for the first time in the second half. He'll go empty set as they bring Crawford in motion. And we have flag, false start.
False start, yeah. Well, when you haven't snapped the ball on offense, everything's just a little rusty.
Oh, yeah, again, if you just tuned in, the only time Waukon has touched the ball in the second half, they blocked the Osage punt and took it back for a touchdown, and then their 2-point conversion attempt, which doesn't count as a possession, other than that, Osage ran the ball the entire third quarter, and then almost 3 minutes into the fourth.
I think Coach's plan worked 90%.
Osage is going one-on-one here on the near side. Von Stegen will throw. They'll go screenplay, and it's incomplete.
Yeah.
It's incomplete. They do like that screen. It'll bring up second down and 15.
Nice job by Donald Heidemann to kind of peel back from that, going, hey, yeah. Owen Grimstead here is going to see should see a lot of the ball.
A lot of attention,
come his way.
2nd and 15 for Waukon. Very likely 4-down territory, depending on what 4th down would be. I think you almost, at this point in the game, you gotta go for it if you're them. They will go trick play as Heeman will throw, middle of the field. Green Devils got guys there.
That's not a flag.
Incomplete. Waukon wants a pass interference.
That's not
no
a
flag,
flag.
and it's going to be 3rd down and 15 with 8:58 to go in the game. 3rd and 15 coming up.
Yep. Well played. Maybe just a little bit, but that's a dangerous throw again. Back across the middle. Once again, we just over pursued just a bit. Otherwise, there's a chance at a sack there. But I wouldn't be surprised to see 25 send another pass downfield here.
3rd and 15. Von Stegen in the gun. He's under some pressure. He steps up in the pocket. They'll throw, and it is incomplete. Knocked down by the future UNI Panther Quinn Street.
Yep.
That's the reason why the Panthers are giving him a scholarship to play defensive back next year, and Waukon's going to have to bring the punt team out, Josh.
Yeah, it's a little too far.
Yep.
Well, hey, if you've been scoring on special teams, why not bring your special teams out here? Now, there's no reason to go block this punt.
Yeah, roughing would be enough for the first down.
In fact, I would probably put 2 guys on the gunners and see if I can get a return out of it.
Grimstad to punt. Gets a punt off. And Osage is going to go Peter and let this one go. Easy, guys. Watch it over here. Got some little shoving going on. Far away from the football. Don't need that.
Jacob Vance and...
All right, so 8:40 to play in the game. Osage, their defense gets a 3 and out. The only possession for Waukon in the second half goes 3 and out, going backwards.
Well, we're going to see. I'm going to see if. So far, no, they don't have their goal line defense back in. I figured they maybe would, because I doubt Osage is coming out of I.
I doubt.
Or we're back into gun.
Yeah, back in the gun. I was just about to say I'd be surprised if the ball goes through the air at this point. They'll go to Trees. Brock got some fresh legs after Osage went with Moeller the entire time on that last drive. A 2-yard gain by Brock.
Right now, Osage's focus should just be moving the chains. Just grind it out.
Second and 8. Approach 8 minutes to go in this game. High snap. Street will go a little RPO. They throw it out the dot. He makes the catch. He's got the first down inside Waukon territory to the 45-yard line.
And that's been there most of the second half if they wanted it.
McCormick makes a touchdown-saving tackle. Osage first down to the 45 of Waukon with 7:55 to play in the game. They should start running the clock. He's tackled in bounds, right?
Yeah, there he goes.
Okay, I missed it.
I mean, it was so much for home clock cooking.
I might have missed the white hat. First and 10. They'll go to Brock, and Brock gets 4 on the run.
Yeah, we're looking at Gavin down here. Helmet on. This may be just more precautionary, like why they put the shoe back on and everything, so.
Second down and 6 coming up here for Osage, approaching 7 minutes to go in the game.
You're a little dinged up.
The clock is your friend.
Yeah,
you scored enough points to win the thing. You just got to help yourself, take care of the ball. Not give up the big play. We have false start on Osage. There was a flinch somewhere.
False start, the call against the Green Devils.
So that'll make it 2nd and 11. Now Osage, I believe you can run off. the clock will start when they set the ball right. I mean, a positive out of that, can you run 80 seconds off?
I know in the NFL you can't get a benefit of that, right? No, the NFL offensive penalty doesn't stop the clock because that had been a thing.
So now behind the sticks.
Yeah, 5 seconds to go on the snap.
Street power up the middle, makes a guy miss. Got the first down and more. Quinn Street inside the 20.
That's a tired football team on the other side. We talked about that. The amount of offensive snaps for the Green Devils versus their defense is just piling up right now. And there's just only so much you can go with at this level of football when you just don't have enough. You know, the two deeps are two deeps, but a lot of times they're not really too deep.
I keep missing the white hat.
I don't think he's been signaling.
I don't know. I guess I just look at him too late. All right, 1st and 10 Osage. Ball around the 16, it appears. High formation, Trees a handoff, trying to bounce it outside.
No, just go forward.
And he's going to gain nothing.
Yeah. Trees, the ball carrier, tackled by Smooth.
Under 6 minutes to go in the game. 2-possession lead for Osage. Any points here almost would be a nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
A 3-score lead with under 5 to go. It's been done before, but Waukon, you would have to be near perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Osage is content. They've time of possession.
Sure.
It's got to be almost.
It's got to be nearing up on double.
Yeah, it's insane how much time Osage has had the ball. They'll go with Street running a sweep here. He's got Uhlenhop blocking for him. Quinn's inside the 5. He's reaching for the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal with 5:09 to play.
Just a sense of balance on Quinn there.
Injury timeout here for Waukon. 1st and goal, Osage, close to the goal line. Quinn Street already with a rushing touchdown tonight and a passing touchdown. So that puts him at 25 total touchdowns on the year. He is leading 2A by about 7 coming in, so he's at least added to his total.
One more reminder, our Athletic Hall of Fame ceremony, 10 a.m. tomorrow at the high school gym, and Distinguished Alumni Reception, 4 p.m. at the CRC.
Well, Gavin's trying to put a shoe back on, it looks like. So I wonder if they had to go into the locker room and grab maybe a brace or something. Well, I can't imagine he doesn't want to add to his rushing total. Or he's up to, two cheeseburgers already.
That's Grimstad for Waukon. There's another guy. He's basically he's like the Gavin Moeller of the Waukon team.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a horse, an animal.
He's just a well-rounded football player. He seemed to be, on offense, he knows how to get the yards he needs, and on defense, he always seems to be in a pretty good spot.
Well, they'll start the clock.
That's going to take it well under
5
minutes. 4.5 minutes when they snap this ball, I bet. We got 1st and goal at the 4.
Yeah, looks like it. Osage will now get in formation around 15 seconds on the play clock.
We're back to, I love it. They've got the goal line package in here.
Osage will go 2 backs in the backfield. Dodd to the right, Trees to the left. Street the quarterback. They'll go to Severin Dodd up the middle, and he is going to be
lean on him about down to the 1.
Short. Surprised if you're Waukon.
On the carry, tackled by Homer.
Still holding on to those 3 timeouts as we're going to be under 4 minutes on the next snap.
He's just in a no-win. I know what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
Preserve as much time to see if something crazy happens. All right, Gavin's back up. He's got a different shoe on. I think whatever bandage they put on him there was pretty tight for his shoe.
Second and goal. Street will try to run up the middle.
There
And he
it
is in for the touchdown. And that should all about do it here at Sawyer Field. Osage goes up by 3 scores. Second rushing touchdown for Street. Josh, it hasn't always been pretty, but we knew that at a Waukon.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were going to make you earn everything.
This has been about as entertaining game as we've had all year, and the scoreboard doesn't really represent that.
PAT coming up here for Weston Sullivan. His last one was blocked. Machen snap, the hold by Tabbert, the kick on the way by Sullivan is up and in. 47-24 Osage with 3:42 to play in the game. 25-point lead. Green Devils feeling pretty good here on homecoming.
Absolutely. So packed up. I mean, the stands are still full. There hasn't been anybody left. Green Devils put on a show and gave them a treat here tonight.
We'll check a score. I'll find a score update for you over in West Union, because that game's pretty important.
That one, last time we saw was what, 18-16?
Yeah, I think North Fayette was
driving
up by.
Yeah. Another good kick by Burke.
This is going to be number 11.
That's
That's Modi.
Kick advance. Nice job.
Kick is fielded by Modi, tackled by Vance. First down, Indians.
3:35 left in the game. Trying to find the Crestwood score. Well, update over there. They're playing North Fayette Valley tonight. See what I can find over there at West Union.
Yeah, and I think with Gavin down here, the amount of time he spent on the side, I'm sure whatever that foot ankle is, it's probably stiffened up enough, and you really don't have to come in. So.
Heeman under pressure. Heeman's going to be sacked. The first sack of the night
Aiden
for
Wagner.
Osage. Aiden Wagner.
Oh, he's wound up.
It's going to be, we got injury timeout here, 2.
What do we got here?
Waukon player.
Was that the QB?
No, I think 30. Is that 34? Is that
Waymiller?
Waymiller.
Aiden Wagner been biding his time all year. Second string. Nice job of flowing, getting off your block.
It's his first sack of the year, to my knowledge. It is a final over there. Crestwood wound up winning.
Okay.
Last score it looked like was 21-17.
Okay.
Looks like the final. So that puts the Cadets at 3-0
The Osage Booster Club would like to thank the following
in
board-level
district
sponsors.
play for sure.
Frank Wolstead Motors, Randy's Neighborhood Market, Top of Iowa
Well.
Auto Wash, SNS Meats and Spirits.
No, it was not.
Mitchell County
That was
Abstract,
one of the linemen
Central
here.
Services, Unique Country Store,
Dejan Mitchell.
Yep. 21-17 was the final over there in Crestwood, or in West Union. Or 21-17. The Cadets are 3-0 in the district.
Was that 18-14 at one time then?
It must,
Was that 2 field goals I saw?
I don't know.
They were in the third quarter.
It might have been 14 to. I don't know. We couldn't really read the
Right.
scoreboard at halftime.
Well, going to Crestwood next week, going to be another game,
Very
another tough game, another physical game.
Very similar tonight. Yep. Second down here for Waukon behind the sticks. Heeman.
Pop pass.
Looking to throw. He'll dump it out to the freshman, but it's incomplete.
Well, what you're looking at there is probably the next few years of walk-on football with Heeman at quarterback and Wade Miller out of the backfield.
Well,
So-
Stegan's a junior too, so.
I thought that was to Wade Miller. Okay.
Well, sorry, but you got your starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Stegan's a junior. Heeman's a sophomore. The freshman.
I see him
Wade
going.
Miller,
You
so
see a lot of almost like dual quarterbacking going on next year, maybe.
now you see Stegan back there at quarterback. Brings McCormick in motion. Stegan under pressure from Dodd, and Osage is going to sack him again. That is Camden Ross.
Camden Ross.
Well, Waukon has had 2 possessions, and they've had negative yards. They had a 5-yard penalty on the last series, and now it's 4th down and 20 plus.
Yeah, this game gets a lot easier from a defensive standpoint when you know what the other team's doing.
Well, Osage defensively only allowed 132 yards per game, and it's got to be under that. Even with the big plays of Waukon, I mean, time of possession, total plays, total yards. The game's not going to. It's just crazy what Osage was able to do offensively with the possessions, the time, the yards.
It's amazing what Grimstead gets off a punt on the roll. That is, he's got that down to a science. He can get 10, 12 yards just on the roll.
So 2:13 officially to play in the game. Osage can't, knee it out. I mean, Waukon's got 1 time or 2 timeouts. I think even
I
at
doubt
this point,
coach is even going to even worry about it. This may just be some
if Osage goes victory formation, you
simple
can't
dives.
ice the game.
Yeah.
Well, Osage next week, they go on the road again. They're going to go over to Cresco to take on the 3-0 Cadets in district play. Possibly a district championship in the balance over there. Go fullback dive, ball pops out, recovered by Waukon, and Osage will make the quick tackle. Brock Trees makes a tackle, not before Von Stegen recovers a fumble.
Severn Dodd coughs it up there. I don't know if he just lost it coming through there, if it was poked out.
Well, if that happened on the first possession of the 4th quarter, that would have been huge.
Yeah, Osage has not been mistake-free this game whatsoever, which is even more wild when you've got 47 points up on the board.
Nope. After the game, we will have a talk with head coach Chris Kyle.
This is maybe Waukon's second drive inside opponent.
Another trick play, and
Ball's
ball's
on
on
the
the ground. Osage gets it back. So 2 turnovers back to back. Osage recovers with 2 minutes to play in the game.
Should be able to kneel this out.
Yeah, if Waukon's not going to call timeouts, you can knee it out to win.
Yeah, take a couple steps back.
I don't think Coach Bierman would.
I don't think he wants to.
Man, that's going to be a battle in Cresco next week.
Yeah, it'll be a fun one. Last few years have been really good.
Yep. Crestwood won on a last-second stop a couple of years ago on this field. Osage won 20-10 last year. They'll go to Trees up the middle, and Brock is going to be stopped for a short gain, if any.
Trees, the ball carrier, tackled by
Yeah, no timeout.
1 yard
so that,
gain.
that should do with that 4 or 5.
Might as well just knee it out.
Yeah, now you can just kneel it out. You're good. All right. Coach, there's no reason to get an ankle turned on somebody here. Well, it looks like he's calling a play.
10 seconds on the play clock. Osage hasn't even broke huddle yet. 5 seconds. They're going to have to call timeout or take a delay game.
Well, that was a mistake.
We delay a game. No timeout, Coach Kyle. Timeout comes with minute 13 to go in the game. Oh, I'm getting made fun of by my brother. I said Osage had a 25-point lead. It's 23-point lead.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah, 47 minus 24 is not 25. That's Kansas math. Hey, shout out to my alma mater going on the road and getting a big win over an 8-man power Hoxie, 24-12.
You know what I noticed here, Nolan, is the chat's really quiet tonight. I think they're here.
Must be.
I think there's a bunch of them here in the stands. So
second down and 9.
Kids are going down to the end here for.
Yep, they're ready to celebrate with the team.
High fives.
I formation. People are in the stands asking for one more score. No, it's good. It's good.
No, what are we doing?
Bootleg,
Why?
Street.
Why?
Got to run. And Street trying to get the first down. He's going to be shy of a first down.
I mean,
I hope everybody gets up all right.
Tackled by Crawford and Jones.
I think maybe we're concerned that we have to run the clock.
It's going to be third down and 1.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. You just kneel it out here.
Yeah, Waukon's not going to call a timeout, which
Yeah,
they
Waukon's
haven't
not
so
calling
far.
a
You
timeout.
could
You got
just
plenty-
knee it
you
here
know,
and it's over. But
It's the clock math right now, and you got plenty of it. So just snap the ball and kneel on it.
well, one thing for sure, I can confirm
This looks more.
Osage is going to clinch a playoff spot, and there is the knee.
Yes, this will lock you into the playoff.
And the final seconds are going to run off here. Teams will line up. Osage is going to get it done, 47-24. Got a little nerve-wracking when your 28-point lead got cut down to 10, but the Green Devils were resilient. They took a couple of punches, but got the job done to go to 6-0 on the year for the first time since 2009, and more importantly, 3-0 in district play. 47-24 the final. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll recap this game a little bit and also talk with head coach Chris Kyle. Homecoming 2025 ends with a 23-point win. Back after this on GSPN.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils!
Life moves fast. New homes, cars, businesses, and families. At Town & Country Insurance, we're here for every milestone. With decades of experience, loyalty, and genuine care, we help protect what matters most to you, your future. Town & Country Insurance. Local people, trusted protection.
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence. Go Osage Green Devils! A to Z Drawing has been celebrating community spirit and teamwork since 1972. Join us in supporting our local athletes by cheering loud and cheering proud.
For projects big or small, Basic Building Supplies in Osage has you covered. From trusted lumber to tools and hardware, they've got everything you need, backed by honest hometown service. Build smart, build local. Basic Building Supplies. Today's GSPN broadcast is brought to you by Farm Bureau agent Nathan McRoberts. When things go wrong, you need your insurance to go right. Farm Bureau's one deductible advantage can help provide peace of mind when you need it most. Contact Farm Bureau Financial Services agent Nathan McRoberts for a super check today, and be prepared for whatever tomorrow brings.
Farmers Mutual Insurance, your local insurance carrier who aims to attract individuals with reliable, top-notch insurance policies to help protect what matters most. Contact your local Farmers Mutual Insurance agent today. We are a proud supporter of the Osage Green Devil Sports Network. At Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, we've been serving families in our community with care, compassion, and dignity for generations. Just like cheering for the Green Devils brings us together, we're here to support your family when it matters most. Hoff Celebrations, Champion Chapel, honoring life, supporting community.
Home Trust and Savings Bank has served Osage since 1899, offering trusted banking, online services, and community support. Convenient hours, a mobile app, and a team you can count on. Home Trust and Savings Bank, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics.
Since 1977, Mark's Tractor in Osage has been the trusted name in farm, lawn, and power equipment. From compact tractors to side-by-sides, parts, and service, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Mark's Tractor, equipment that works as hard as you do.
At Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your well-being is our top priority. We're here for you and your family. Trust us with your health because you deserve the best. Mitchell County Regional Health Center, your trusted health care partner for life. Learn more at mcrhc.com. We're a proud sponsor of the Green Devil Sports Network.
Osage Chiropractic is now open. Our family-friendly office was designed with comfort and care in mind. From kids to athletes to parents, we offer safe, effective care for all ages. Osage Chiropractic. Honest, caring, and here for your family. Protect what matters most with State Farm. Our unique plans offer peace of mind and reliable coverage for you and your loved ones. Stop in and visit Craig Eisenman at 1429 Main Street in Osage to get a quote today and experience the difference of personalized Green Devil service.
Dr. Aaron Street and the team at Street Chiropractic have been serving our area with competence and compassion for over 20 years. We offer a wide array of services and specialties: athlete care, improved performance, prevention, and recovery from injury, certified pediatric chiropractic, certified perinatal pregnancy chiropractic, functional medicine and nutrition, certified acupuncture, Class 4 laser therapy, shockwave ultrasound, massage therapy, and much more. We are a proud member of the Osage Athletics team. Go Green Devils!
Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Town & Country Insurance, protecting our hometown since 1975. Whether it's your car, home, or farm, they've got you covered. Contact us today for your personalized quote. Go Green Devils!
Unlock your farm's full potential with DeKalb and Asgrow from Jensen Seeds, a proud supporter of Osage High School. Our seed delivers higher yields through innovative crop protection and plant breeding. Choose Jensen Seeds and watch your farm thrive. Call Brad at 641-425-0494.
Tonight's game is powered by Asa Abloy, proud supporter of Green Devil Athletics. From durable doors to expert service, Asa Abloy delivers quality you can count on wherever you are. Asa Abloy, opening doors to excellence.
Nolan Peters and Josh Olson with you here on GSPN. It is final here in Osage. Green Devils get the win 47-24. We did get some official numbers. Well, no, I shouldn't say official. Some unofficial numbers sent to us. Total yard, or let's just go through this, Josh. Osage wins by 20, or they win by 23.
Yep.
According to the unofficial numbers, the Green Devils ran 79 plays to Waukon's 27.
So 20 of those came in the first half, it seemed like. I don't know how many plays they had.
Well, Waukon only had the ball they had 2 punts. They went 3 and out in 2 possessions. So technically they had 8 plays. They had 8 plays. So they had 19 plays in the first half, 8 in the second when you count the 2 possessions. Now, so there's 106 total plays unofficially. Osage possessed it for 75% of the time.
That's
Time
a
of
crazy
possession.
stat.
Time of possession was. I'm just gonna guess. 48-minute game. Osage, I would say, was probably close to 40 minutes of total possession. Close.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what
I don't know
coaches
if-
come up
yeah,
with on
that's-
that. But and if you weren't watching the game and you just go look up the box score on Monday morning when everything gets put in, and you just look at the scoring, you're gonna go, this wasn't even a close game. But if you were watching tonight, this game was in doubt for about the middle quarter of the.
Oh, yeah. Osage got up 28-0 with 4:05 to play before halftime. Waukon got 2 quick scores. They had.
They had a long
halfback
pass.
They had a halfback pass and went for 40-plus yards for a touchdown. And then on the next play for Osage, they threw an interception on first down. Waukon almost took it back for pick 6. 2 plays later, they're into the end zone, and you're looking at a 28-16 game. Big touchdown right before half for Osage. They scored with 1 second to play before halftime. They took a halftime lead, 34-16. And then Osage has a possession of almost 8 minutes to open up the third quarter, and then they have to punt. Waukon blocks the punt and returns it for a touchdown. Gets a 2-point conversion. You're looking at 34-24 with 16 and a half minutes to go in this game, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, like Osage has all these yards, all these plays, and yeah, the game's in doubt. Well, yeah, the offense was able to drive down the field off the legs of Gavin Mueller. I mean, the poor kid, he paid the price for it at the end. Got up a little slow after his touchdown run, but he had, I don't know, a 14-play drive. He had 12 carries on him. The other 2 were by Severin Dodd.
He's got to have on the ground tonight well over 100 yards.
Yeah,
on the
the
ground.
unofficial numbers for Dodd or Mueller rushing was 20 carries, 116 yards. They had Quinn Street 22 for 216. Each of those guys with 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
I guess these are unofficial numbers. They'll be close. Ivy Christensen doing the stats down there, and then lucky for us, she sends pictures of the stats to her dad.
Yeah, we didn't have to put the ball in the air, which is big.
When
you've got a lead.
I'm trying to think. Osage threw 1 pass in the second half. It was on the RPO to
right
Dodd.
out here to Dodd.
On the touchdown or on the series. The Osage scored a touchdown to go up 47-24 to ultimately ice the game, but. Yeah, total yards unofficially was Osage 441 to Waukon's 87. Just
a
insane.
crazy.
Well, we do have Chris Kyle up here, Coach. You can take your breath a little bit, but we'll bring you in. Ultimately, Coach, you get the job done, but yeah, 1 point in that game. It's a 10-point game with 16 minutes to go. And what was your message to the guys to just? Hey, calm down, restart, let's go win this possession?
We talk, our leadership culture, we talk about attack Murphy, that Murphy's law, everything that can go wrong will go wrong if you allow it to. And so we really just talk about, okay, we're going to face this issue head on, and we block, punt, pick, run all the way back, double pass. I mean, we talked about, like, when we keep them in down and distance situations, we've been very successful defensively. And so biggest thing was just take care of the football. We did not do that very well tonight. Put up a lot of points, put up a lot of yards, but we just got to clean that up. Got to clean up our punt operation, But it gives us a lot of things to work on, and really be efficient about next week in practice to clean up. Because if we clean that up, we just trust our keys and our fundamentals, and we get the punt off. We don't give up the big play and the double pass. I think we keep them to 1 score, if that even. So, I feel like we just got to really focus on what we can control, and that's our fundamentals. And, I think we'll be successful if we can keep doing that. So.
And I know coming into this game, you guys were talking to your players all week. Like, hey, if you get up a few scores on these guys, you can't take your foot off the gas. And even when you guys got up 28-0, I guarantee that was still the message to you guys, because you saw it last week on film against their game. With North Fayette Valley, Waukon, they're a big play offense or a big play just team with whether it's special teams or whatever. I knew you guys knew that coming in.
I think they're just super well coached. Bierman does a phenomenal job with that group, and they play extremely hard. And that's a really good football team. That's very there's a lot of juniors, a lot of seniors that have played a lot of football. A lot of their guys have been playing since a lot of our guys have been playing, and so we kind of figured that us and them would be towards the top of the district this year coming in, and we kind of had at least I had this one circled, especially when I found out it was homecoming, which is always there's all the other distractions and all the other stuff. And it was, boys did a really good job. We had a clean week, and, we just really told them, hey, let's just focus on football, focus on what we can control, and, just let the results be what they may. So.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, we were commenting on that, like, if not for the big plays, this could be a shutout, and all that's correctable as far as that. It's just more of you're up 28-0.
Yep.
And, you got him in 3rd and long. And, here comes that
double pass,
yep. Right? And then Quinn, he probably wants that back.
Yep.
They were bound and determined tonight, you're not going to go over the top on us.
Yep.
And I'm sure he's going to look back and go, oh, my gosh, I got 40 yards of green in front of me.
Yeah.
But with Quinn, I can't really fault him. He hasn't made too many mistakes this year.
No, that's his first pick on the year.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
And I regret that play call. But, it is what it is, and we were able to get the –
I liked it. It was aggressive. I thought it might maybe even, for lack of a better term, a kill shot.
Yeah,
right?
and that was
see if we
kind
can
of
go down
our
the field
goal.
and snuff this out right now.
Yep.
Well, it didn't, and all of a sudden it's a one-score game.
Yep.
And the way the guys come down with 40 seconds or whatever that drive was.
53.
53.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, and it was the play start off. Okay, we're going to run you deep.
Yep.
We're going to let 4 operate with a whole lot of green in front of him.
Yep.
So it's fun having a guy like him.
Yep.
That you could call a play and go, he's pretty much going to make the right call every time he's got the ball. So it's just fun. Like we were talking before you got up here, if you just tuned in to the stats and the score, it really doesn't show you how the game evolved.
No,
it's one of those weird ones. Like you thought, how many minutes of possession were you guessing that we've got tonight?
Between
40
35 and 40 minutes is going to be my guess.
Yeah. That was a tired football team in the second half for Waukon, and they still played hard, but you could tell it was just 4 yards, 3 yards, 6 yards, and that's just demoralizing as a defensive front where you know what's coming. And even if you don't know what's coming, because number 4 can pop off at any time.
Yep.
But I don't know how many you thought, Gavin, on that drive. 14 plays?
Probably.
12 runs?
Yeah.
I mean, what a nightmare for opposing linebackers and linemen to have to bring him down because he's thumping at that time.
But not only Gavin, he was the workhorse on that drive, but you knew your offensive line had a big challenge coming in, Coach. I mean, talk about working with that unit this week. I mean, what was the message to them? And obviously they answered the call because Waukon's a big team overall, but a very big O-line, D-line. Your team won this game in the trenches.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We just said that we may not be the biggest group, but we're very strong, we're very physical, and we're very athletic. And we just talked about that. We want to win the game in the trenches. We want to be the more physical team. We want to be apex predators, like what you talk on defense. And a lot of that carries over to how we play on offense as well, where we want to be physical. We want to dominate the line of scrimmage. And I've told the boys, if we can line up and run the same play, we will. And I just said that drive coming out after the block punt, we just said, all right, we are going ground and pound under center. We are going to win this game, grinding it out. And, the boys did a phenomenal job. I can't say any more about our line, convert 2 4th downs, 14 plays, just everything that as a coach you ask for in a drive to put a game away, and the boys did it. So
they're running inside the 10-yard line against a 6-man front.
Yep. Yeah,
to my knowledge, we don't have it.
Yeah,
8-man front. We don't have 8 linemen, healthy linemen.
No.
So that's a testament to your fullback crashing through there, and the guys just got to get a push, and they'll do the rest.
Yep.
So what's fun of that is it's on tape now. So now teams are like, okay, they can grind us out if they want to. So another pick your poison scenario. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
So.
Coach, I would imagine you got to be thankful this week is over. Homecoming week, as a former player, I hated homecoming week. A lot of distractions. I know you talked about that, and then a big game against Waukon. Like, you get the job done. Does it just feel good to hey, it's over. Let's relax for
Yeah.
a couple, few hours, and then get on to next week.
Yeah, I think it'll be a sleep-in morning a little bit and try and rest and recover. It's been a long week, and I mean, it's been a really good week. Don't get me wrong. Like, the new activities and stuff that we've done here at school have been awesome. And just a lot of late nights here at school, which is not a bad thing. Just really building that sense of community and trying to be part of that. And so
it's easy for your football team too. They're undefeated. They're really bought in. And so when the coaching staff says, "Hey, let's lock in, guys. Let's have fun, but we got a game to go get."
Yep.
And it looked exactly like that when they come out.
Yep.
Because we've seen some homecoming games. I've been part of homecoming games where you get the pressure of homecoming. And, oh, yeah, by the way, you might have a losing record. Right. So,
Right.
let's go out and try to win.
Right.
This wasn't a go out and try to win. This was a we're gonna win kind of thing. So that's fun to see.
Yeah. Coach, talk about this crowd, man. They showed up in full force. The Sea of Green was here at Sawyer Field. You were calling for the fans all week in the prep assemblies, everything like that. You said it last week in the post-game show at New Hampton. You wanted to see a lot of people here, and they answered the call there as well.
Yeah, I think this might be the biggest crowd I think I've ever seen outside of maybe St. Ansgar. Would have been 21 the year we won up there on the Gage Bells slant wheel. I think that's the biggest crowd I've ever seen at an Osage game, but this is pretty dang close second, I think. Just super proud of our fans coming out, and a lot of people home and a lot of old players. Like, I've seen a lot of old players that have played for me the last 10 years or played under previous staffs the last 10 years, but staffs I've been a part of. And just super happy that the community's rallying around the boys, because the boys have worked super hard, and just that this group is special. And we talk about, like, if we want to be great, we got to be able to win tough ones and grind one out. And that was tonight a little bit, defensively. I apologize to Eustace. I said, dang, I'm killing your defensive average here, with the pick and block punt, but it's still one of those games. These are games in the past. I think I don't know if we would have found a way to win.
Right.
We would, a lot of that goes back to our kids and just really, they came together and there was no finger pointing. There was no, hey, everybody's like, hey, my bad, I'll fix it, and so we just kept talking about, hey, let's keep finding a way, keep plugging away, keep doing the little things right, and we'll kind of go from there.
It's good to get a test.
Yeah.
Multiple times in the game, because they've been so dominant the last number of weeks that they haven't had a chance to get tested. This was a couple tests in there, like, hey, if we don't buckle down and we don't do the things coach is asking us to do, this could go south in a hurry.
Yep.
And that the bell was answered after every score.
Yep.
And that's a big one. Like, come through and they score, okay, we're going to go ahead and negate that one.
Yep.
So,
perfect. Yep.
Well, I know you knew this, but it doesn't get easier moving into next week. I mean, we need that same crowd we saw tonight. I know the video stream is nice, but make that 45.
It's a short trip,
45-minute trip over to Cresco, and a big one there. They won tonight on the road at North Fayette Valley. I think 21-17 was the final, so close one over there in West Union. It's a clash of two 3-0 teams in the district, and it could come down to the winner of next week's game. And I know you guys are going to have your boys ready, and we're going to be ready on GSPN. Now we just need that Sea of Green to make the trip over.
Yeah, Denner and I are pretty good friends, so, I know he's done a really good job, and, we work together a lot in the off-season on different things, and so been trying to keep tabs on what they do, and, I'm excited. And I think my wife being from there always adds that extra little bit for us, too. So, I think it's just one of those where they always play us tough. It's always a tough game, and it's a big rivalry game for both sides, I think. And,
it's become that over the years.
Yeah, and I think the winner of that puts themselves in the driver's seat for not only a district championship, but number one,
a home game.
Home game
for sure.
A 1 versus 4. Yep. There's a lot. There's no reason not to get up for this game.
Yeah. So
I know last time, a couple years ago when I was over, you had to calm me down because that was when we were going for a district championship.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably have to happen again. So.
No, we're just excited to have another opportunity with this group of boys, and just really excited to get back to work. So.
Well, Coach, you guys have your mission is just go 1-0 each week. You've done that 6 weeks in a row, and enjoy it for 24 hours, and I know you guys will be right back to the drawing board getting ready for the cadets next week. But great to have you here on the post-game show. We thank you always coming up and taking time and talking with us, and always a pleasure, and looking forward to doing it again next week, Coach.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
That is your head coach, Chris Kyle of the Osage Green Devils, here on the post-game show. Green Devils win at 47-24 over the Waukon Indians. Osage now moves on to 6-0 overall, but most importantly, they are 3-0 in that district, and they will go up against the Crestwood Cadets next week, who are also 3-0. So,
you able to remind when was the last time Osage was 6-0?
6-0, I believe, 2009, and that was a year that Osage started 11-0 and then lost in the state quarterfinals to, I think it was North Fayette Valley.
I believe it was too.
That year. So, yeah, Osage is off to their best start, and, gosh, got to do my math. I struggled
16 years.
16 years.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I thought 47 minus 24 is 25 earlier, but
it's been hot in the booth.
It has been. God, it only cooled down 7 degrees from start to finish, so it's been a long night. We like to keep the doors shut here inside the press box. Always have the window open, but there's no air movement. So Green Devils get the job done. Their touchdowns tonight, I do want to recognize those. They had touchdowns tonight. Severin Dodd had a 35-yard strip six. That was huge to start this football game, getting that strip six. Gavin Moeller, a 21-yard touchdown run. Dodd then had a 6-yard touchdown reception. Quinn Street with a 1-yard run. And then Dodd, right before halftime, the 2-yard touchdown run. And then 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, a 2-yard run by Gavin Moeller, and then a 2-yard run by Quinn Street. So Dodd with 3 touchdowns tonight, Street with 2, Moeller with 2. And, the Green Devils found a way. It was 34-24 at one point. Got a little nerve-wracking with 16 minutes ago, but like Coach Kyle said, they got the boys to calm down, and it kind of reminded me, Josh, of I think it was that Dyke New Hartford game a few years ago. The Green Devils are down 14-0 at halftime, and they kind of switched stuff up and said, hey, we're going to go with that I formation. We're going to rely on the run, and we're going to wear you down when you weren't expecting that.
Correct.
Yep.
And that's what you could tell the game plan coming out after Coach said it was, okay, we're going to shorten the game, and we're going to grind them out.
Yep.
If we can score a touchdown here, he'd take all the scores you get, but one more touchdown we thought would do it. And that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
Outside of a one-play punt return, punt block, and the scores are crazy for Waukon, but that's a team and a coach that, even when they're not at their best, is going to try to figure out a way.
Yeah.
He's not packing it in, and that's just years of, hey, every play counts, just the ones you don't even think. And so, yeah, it was about things that I thought I would see. The score was a little higher than I thought we'd get.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it until the post-game interview with Kyle. It's the first time Osage has given up multiple scores in a game. They came into this game only allowing 4 touchdowns. They gave up 3 tonight. Yeah, it's crazy. That's where he was talking about with Kyle, with defensive coordinator Clay Eustace, hey, I'm ruining your averages.
I think
here.
the defensive average is going to balloon from 5.6 probably to over 7 now.
Yeah, 6 games in. But the offense still, they got the defensive touchdown, first non-offensive score this year for Osage, and then what was that, 6 other touchdowns tonight? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they got their job done.
And the defense really hasn't, outside of things that shocked me is being an undersized defense. We haven't run into a team that's absolutely gone 60 yards just down the field on us.
That's a lot of big plays.
It's just big plays, and that can happen at times, especially on aggressive defense with that. So, no, I don't. There's no reason. There's no concern as far as I can see on our defense. It's just a couple of little plays there, and defense gets set up with their back against there for 2 yards. That's a tough spot, and then the defense didn't have a chance on the punt return. So, you can legitimately say the defense probably gave up 1 touchdown.
Well, for you folks that are still here, we do want to say tomorrow is another busy day. Homecoming festivities are still going. Tomorrow is the Hall of Fame inductees for the Osage Athletics. That's going to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Going to the high school for that. That's free admission, as far as I know. I mean, yeah, you can walk right in and listen to all those stories from the Hall of Fame inductees. And then tomorrow at 4 o'clock at the CRC is the Distinguished Alumni Reception. So, and I think that's free admission as well. So, go.
The alumni reception. I think you have to buy a ticket to get into.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, because there's a social, there's some hors d'oeuvres.
Yep, there are tickets.
Yep,
So,
purchase there. But it all goes back into the OEF. And their programs, they've got scholarships. They help out with some of the teacher costs and those things. So it's a good program. Also, if you can't make it, database, and you want to get on the list, they're compiling a database of all alumni. And so that's good. That's a class reunion thing, right? Class of 1995 where I am at. If you want to find out where somebody's at,
this is the 2022 award winner.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, Josh Olson.
My gosh, it's been already that long.
Yeah.
So,
but a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. So you do have to buy tickets to go to the Distinguished Alumni reception, but the Hall of Fame awards or Hall of Fame inductee for Osage Athletics tomorrow at 10 a.m. is inside the high school gymnasium, and that is free admission. So go listen to all those cool stories. And a lot of Osage Booster Club sponsors to thank. You've seen our Emerald sponsors. They rotate up on that top left corner. A to Z Giant, Basic Building Supplies, Curry's, Asa Abloy, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Nathan McRoberts, Farmers Mutual Insurance, Hoff Celebrations, Home Trust and Savings Bank, Jensen Seeds, Mark's Tractor and Implement, Mitchell County Regional Health, Osage Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Craig Eisman Agency, Street Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance Agency. I know our chiropractors are probably going to be very busy next week getting these boys all freshened up for that game in Cresco. Also want to say thank you to our platinum sponsors.
I'll do that. Bush Bomb Lawn Care and Snow Removal, Cedar Valley Orthodontics, Cedar Valley Seminary Foundation, Cooper's Osage Auto, Flooring America, LR Falk Construction Company, and the Canine Cabin. Our gold sponsors: A-Strip Drug, Central Park Dentist. I'm getting old. You must have it on like 8.5. No, I'm just kidding. Countryside Construction, CUSB Bank, First Citizens Bank, Herd Insurance Agency, Home North Iowa, Claperick Farm Systems and Electric, Mike Molstead Motors, Mitchell County Abstract, Randy's Neighborhood Market, S&S Meats and Spirits, Sharper Services, Top of Iowa Auto Wash, and Unique Country Store, S&S Signs. Those are your gold sponsors for the year. I got our silvers.
Oh, you're good. All right.
Well, I'll go right down.
I'll do our silver sponsors. I got Brum Construction, Bergmeyer Dentistry of Mason City and St. Ansgar, CIA Insurance, District 20 Supply Company, Elgin Custom Cabinetry, Hoover's Hatchery, Johnson Oil and LP, Kibble Equipment, Colbert Realtors, Maine Realty, Mitchell County Sheriff's Department, Osage Health and Healthcare Center, Osage Vet Clinic, Progressive Planning, and Bold Rim and Wheel are silver sponsors.
Yeah, bronze. We've got the Cedar River Complex, Dungy's Furniture, Emerson's on Main, Farm Bureau Financial Services, J. Young Agency, Grain Millers, Johans Tiling, Mary Class Photography, Olson Implement, Osage Municipal Utilities, Osage Towing and Repair, Pollard Pest Control, Pop Excavating, Prairie Lakes Church, Spahn and Rose, and Weber Auto Parts, along with Heartland Power as an additional sponsor.
Big shout out to Jim with Osage Municipal Utilities. Hooked us up. We had some internet issues our last home game here. I didn't know exactly what it was, but
we just knew it wasn't right.
Yep, he came and
he came down this afternoon.
Jim Abbott, right?
Yep,
Jim Abbott came and checked on the internet in the press box, got us hooked up, and we had zero issues tonight.
Yep,
so.
Corrected whatever was wrong, and
thank you.
And boy, the stream was right on cue today.
Well, Josh, it's been a long one. Let's wrap this thing up and get ready for a college football Saturday.
That's right.
So yeah,
Iowa State
at Cincinnati, Texas Tech at Houston.
Yep, and then I believe Iowa is off this week.
They are, yes,
so
they are.
There's nothing better than an off week for your favorite team where you can just relax and sit back with a Pepsi and watch the rest of the game. So Perfect.
Well, final score one last time. The Green Devils win it 47-24 over Waukon. Osage 6-0 for the first time since 2009. But most importantly, they go to 3-0 in the district and a big one over in Cresco next week. There is a district title on the line. One team can clinch. You'll just have to listen to the postgame show, or pregame show next Friday, and we'll tell you all about that. I do want to say, going to be a very busy week next week here on GSPN. There are 3 volleyball games.
Yes.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, you got volleyball here on GSPN, and then the football game next Friday. That is a 7:30 kickoff again, I would imagine.
Yeah.
They're shutting the lights off on us, so we better get going. But for Josh Olson, also thank you to our camera operator, Aiden Wickham. I'm Nolan Peters. Thank you all for tuning in. Have yourselves a great rest of your weekend.